Man, I keep doing that. My apologies. My apologies. Got it. Got it. I forgot to turn on the mic. My fault. Okay. So let me just say this, guys. The we're gonna try to limit the time to an hour. I know we'll go 3, 4 hours sometimes, man, and that's a lot. And then we have people who try to watch it, but then there's like a whole lot of stuff going on, and they can't really get to what the topic was about. So, with that being said, guys, I have the link right here. We're gonna try to limit it to 1 hour moving forward. But let me start out by saying this, guys. For any of you who put in claims and you've been awarded a benefit with the VA, please go back and check your benefits. Please go back and check the dollar amount, check everything. Make sure you're getting paid. Make sure everything that you're entitled to, you're getting. Because trust me, if you owe the government money, I don't care if it's $50 and you may have owed it 50 years ago. If they find it, they're going to collect. They're going to collect. So I'm just saying, guys, please go back, check your award letter. Make sure that if you have extra benefits, SMCs, you're being paid for it. You're being paid at the right rate. They owe you money because of a service date that is wrong, and you know it's wrong. And all you got to do is correct it. Show them evidence when you file. And here's the thing with the date. I want to put this out there so you guys are aware of this. When you normally file a claim, they'll give you the claim date. They usually give you the date that you filed a claim. Sometimes they'll just throw a date in there, right? Now, I want you guys to think about this logically, all right? If you're filing a claim for something, say today, what's today? Today is May 10th. Let's say you file a claim today, which is May 10th, all right? That means that you had whatever the problem was prior to May 10th. You understand what I'm saying? You should actually be able to ask for a year before because the problem didn't occur the day you filed the claim. The problem had already existed. You guys understand what I'm saying? What's going on, Howard? What's up, J
Hey,
Love?
how you doing, Markel?
I'm
Salute, man.
great, man. How you doing? You back in
I'm
Hawaii?
all
Hello,
right.
Howard.
I'm surviving. Yeah, back in Hawaii. Hey, salute, man. Yeah, I'm back in Hawaii. I'm surviving, man. I'm surviving.
I see you, man.
Got it.
Oh,
Got it
you
again.
started early. You started early.
A little white wine. It's Cuvée Blanc. Cuvée Blanc. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
Cuvée Blanc. Full bottle. Just got it. It's cold, too.
What's going on,
Salute, dog.
Barry? Sorry about the audio, man. That's Howard. Mr. Brown, how you doing? Salute. See you in Panama. Yep. No sound. Herman, how you doing tonight? Mr. B. Kevin, what's going on? T Mix, how you doing? What's up? All these modern women hating on Kevin Samuels. I don't understand why y'all go to South America. Like I'm here, dude, because of my care, paying for a caregiver. That's why I'm here. I said that from the get-go. Hell, October, I may be leaving as soon as I get approved for the caregiver program. So we shall see. What up, Love and Freedom?
Mm.
I can't speak for anybody else. What's up, Mr. Miles? How you doing? Mr. Collins, what's going on? All right, J Love, what's going on with you, man? I see you got your internet squared away. You've been trying to get on. You in, you out. What's going on with you?
Man, it's where I live. I live in the hills. I'm surrounded by a lot of trees, and I don't have my laptop, and so I
Okay.
depend on my iPhone. So it's a little difficult.
Okay.
Yeah,
I see you
So
all relaxed right now.
oh yeah. I've been working all day, and uh, and I visited my psychologist over at the VA.
Okay.
So I was there over an hour. So that burned me out.
Okay. What's going on with you, Howard? What you got planned? I know you getting ready to get up out of the country.
You're exactly right, Markel. You're exactly right, man. I'm definitely ready to travel. Back in Hawaii, ready to travel, though. I'll be traveling next week or two. I'll be heading back out for, a little time, a couple of weeks to a month. Random destination. I'll be posting too. I'm vlogging this whole thing through the trip, so I'll be posting on YouTube channel and all that stuff.
Hey, Howard, you have any tips for people who are trying to buy airline tickets right now? Are you getting any good deals on airline tickets?
Yeah, some I am. So yeah, it's a good question. So the search engine I use ITA Matrix. It's pretty much Google Flights. Okay, just go to Google Flights and ITA Matrix because it shows you a month of your ticket. So you're trying to fly July 15th. Okay, it shows you from July 15th, 2 weeks before that, the dates, and 2 weeks after that. So it shows you a full month of the prices each day because prices do fluctuate throughout the day.
Okay.
Things like that.
Okay. Yeah, man, because those airline tickets are getting ridiculous.
Exactly.
They out
Yeah.
there.
And buy now. I'll tell the guys, go ahead. If you're just planning for real, you got the money, go ahead and buy now. I think that pretty much the sooner the better. The prices are getting crazy, like you just said, crazy.
Yo, bro,
Tickets are getting worse.
Buck wild.
Mm.
It's getting buck wild. Let's see. Markel, I have a claim for back pay now. The VA is trying to screw me out of what's mine. That's not going to happen. Okay, Gary. That's why I'm mentioning this, man, because I'm actually going through something right now with the VA where they didn't do mine right either. You got to read your award letter, bro, because some people get so excited that they get the money that they just take it and go. They don't even look to see if it's right. If you're getting all your benefits and everything, you got to be careful. And you definitely want to read it and make sure you get the right amount. Rabbit ears for life. He's
Hey, I'm
referring.
gonna have to touch bases with you guys all later.
Okay, J Love. Appreciate you coming
Okay,
on.
IJ Love. Good to see you, man.
Oh yeah, no problem. You all have a good evening. All right.
All right, man.
Yes, sir.
We'll see you on the next one. What's going on, Blank Slate? How you doing? Salute, Howard.
Gary, salute.
Hey, how's your appointments going, man, in Puerto Plata? How's that working out?
Yeah, they're going real good in Puerto Plata. You know, every time I go, they set me up a schedule pretty much. If we're very flexible, I get pretty much, priority. Get a good deal on the priority. But they're real good. You know, you got the massage set up. Actually, a back thing. I gotta do that. So I'm glad you said I gotta schedule that for when I go back. But I can be seen anytime. You know, you got the hot rocks therapy massage, full body massage. They do. Psychologist, which I definitely need that. So they got a good psychologist there, and also just therapy, any type of therapy. I do the aquatic therapy sometimes, Markel. It's like every Wednesday. You take to the pool for an hour, do that. So it's going up.
Okay, that sounds great. Hey, it sounds like you enjoying it.
I'm enjoying it, man. Yeah.
What's going on, Uncle Urban?
Uncle Urban, oh shit! I graduated. Hey, appreciate you, man. Appreciate being here. Appreciate all that you do. Can I say, man, you're the man. I'm happy to be a part of this group. You know what I mean?
Hey, you the man. Hey, you be giving me info. What are you talking about?
Hey,
What you talking about?
we piggyback off each other then. How about that?
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, so how's school going, man? I know you're still in school right now.
Hey, I just had to do today for my final project for my Spanish class. I had to do a interview. Well, yeah, interview pertaining to the impacts of social media on the world. So
Wow.
me and my how you say partner had to come up with 5 questions. She asked me her questions, I asked her mine, and it all has to be recorded.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's all in Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be helping you out a lot, bro. Just practicing
Yeah,
that
man.
all the time.
It just trying to stay focused, man. I got so many other distractions, and it's all good though.
Okay.
It has improved. It has improved 100-fold though, for sure.
I know that because I remember you sent me that recording that time, and I had to sit there and listen to it a couple times to get it right. But you know what it is though, Urban? It's the way people say it, because they say it here different than they say it in the DR or they say it in Mexico. So you got to get used to their tone. I've noticed that here.
Get used to certain things. Certain words mean something different in different countries too.
Right. So,
but the Spanish grammar books are the same around the world.
well, people, it's just like English. We throw our own words in there that means something. So they have their own thing. And what I really learned here, though, Urban, is if you don't know their ABCs, how they pronounce their vowels and how they pronounce their letters, it's going to be tough learning Spanish here.
Yeah,
Because
you have to know how to pronounce the vowels, because if you can't pronounce the vowels, you can't say the word.
correct.
So
That's why they don't
that means,
understand you.
that means that another thing, I could just look at a word and just automatically be able to pronounce it because I know what the alphabets are.
Right.
I mean, I know what the vowels are and how to pronounce them. And the other biggest thing is mastering or half-ass battling those verbs, because you got to know how to talk in the present tense. I mean, that's real.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, I got a question for you guys. So I'm sure you guys know who Senator Ted Cruz is, right? From Texas.
Yeah.
Okay. He is proposing a bill that will basically expunge veterans who refuse to get the vaccine shot. The soldiers who basically, I shouldn't say expunge. They're gonna, you know how they get a dishonorable discharge right now when they don't get the mandate. They want to do away with that with a bill, and basically give them, what do you call it when you giving them? You're taking that away. You're gonna give them an honorable discharge. I forgot the actual term that they use.
Other than
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna give them an honorable discharge, and they're gonna write in the bill that if you refuse to get the shot, we're still gonna give you an honorable discharge.
Okay, because it's not something disciplinary with that. That's concerning your health. It's your choice.
Correct. And they're also trying to include in that bill what is going to be a religious right, that it was done under religious purposes.
But what if
they're
it wasn't
refusing to get the shot?
But what if you refuse to get the shot? Not just because, I mean, maybe it has nothing to do with religion, just because you don't want it in your body.
Hey, I'm just because
you know they did it this way. But they're going to it's funny that if they're saying they're going to discharge them for that, when now everything is opening back up, you like here in Panama, you don't have to wear a mask anymore in public.
Here either, bro.
That's what
I just went to the casino a little while ago, where before you couldn't get in without your card, without your mask. They wouldn't let you in. Now ain't nobody got one on. You just walk right on in.
No, they ain't letting them do that here. I had a little so-called date the other night, and they told, "Oh, you ain't got the vaccine, you ain't got your card, you can't come in."
Wow, still. Yeah, Hawaii. I'm shocked here. Hawaii is wide open. Hawaii dropped their mask mandate also. I'm shocked at that. Hawaii was very strict. Probably one of the most. In 2020, New York and Hawaii was the most, two of the most strictest states in the U.S. enforcing it. But now we dropped everything.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
I don't know much about that with Ted Cruz, but I mean, I would think that right now they wouldn't be enforcing that, right? Because everything is opening up.
Yeah, but if they've already gone through the process and already going to court, and well, what's the process when they refuse to do something, they just kicking them out, I guess.
If you refuse to do something that's mandated, then that could be considered insubordination or whatever. I don't know, but
because it is mandated in the military, they mandated everybody get that shot.
So if you don't get it, they don't give you a dishonor. Maybe they give you a honorable under certain conditions or whatever. I don't know, man. That's crazy. Right?
Yeah, but yeah. So this article, I just read this article about this. Well, about the Army. I think it's Army. I don't know about total military, but it's a small number compared to the forces. There's only less than 500 soldiers pretty much denied the vaccine. So I don't know if that counts.
Yeah, and there was a few people getting ready to retire, and they ended up getting dishonorable discharge and kicked out. That's rough.
That's deep. You're that close to retirement.
Yeah, they only had the
whole thing with the military, though. We've been taking shots forever.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, you know what, man? That's why I don't like to get into politics a whole lot, because it's more of a political thing. Because who knows what that crap is they shot us up with? Do you even know? When you stood in that line,
I know what they told us.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. For deployment, the pre-deployment shots, man, we got all types of shit from anthrax to malaria to yellow fever.
Tell them what they was putting in you, man.
Yeah, flu shot. Yeah. So.
No, the shot is approved by the FDA. Then you would not have to take any shots opening a can of worms.
No, the shot is approved
by the FDA.
The Food and Drugs.
Yeah, they the Food and Drug Administration.
Yeah, food and drug. Yeah, drug. I mean, you know.
Let's see, the entire world is going back to pre-pandemic behavior. People forget very fast. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. When I'm in a crowd, I still put that mask on, bro. I ain't trying to get sick. Damn that.
Oh, yeah, I'm masking up.
Get sick. You know, it may be, you know, nothing gonna happen, but psychologically for me, when I'm in a closed environment, like in an elevator, I'm gonna put that mask back on, bro.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know.
But yeah, they lifted it all here. And I was shocked when I went to the casino. I was shocked when I went to the movies because those are two places you could not get in. You didn't have that vaccine card and your mask. You weren't getting in. Now, go ahead.
Yeah.
It feels so different too. Like Marquez, I come back from DR. I just come back from DR a couple weeks ago. It felt so different to walk in the airport with no mask. I thought I was, in trouble or, going against the code. Get on the airplane, no mask. It was crazy. I'm like, damn.
I'm sure Howard, there were still people wearing a mask on the plane.
They said it was, but very few.
Right.
It
right.
was.
They said that there was a report came out a couple weeks ago that when the mask mandate was lifted, that the airlines was throwing a party.
Yeah, because people ain't on damn food. They ain't on acting a food no more.
That's crazy. So now that you get ostracized for wearing a mask on the plane,
bro. Man, them people were going crazy over that mask. You know, that again, it's a political issue. You know, wearing a mask. Bro, come on, man. What's up, Mr. B? How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing fine, man. I was just when you guys started talking about the taking the
freedom.
The shot. If it's approved by the FDA, you have to take that shot. Now that will open up a can of worms. You say don't have to take a shot because you wouldn't be able to inoculate it. You wouldn't be worldwide deployable. So that's not going to happen.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I know it was mandated in the military, and I was just reading that article, man. When they were trying to. These senators are trying to change that, get a bill to change their discharge.
Then they have to change.
That has to do with readiness.
Then they have to change the FDA law. They're not going to do that.
Hey. What's going on, Love and Freedom?
Shoot, I'm chilling, brother. Getting ready to go across this border.
Yeah, I know you told me earlier, man. So what do you think about that, man? What do you think about them changing or creating a bill to try to change the discharge of soldiers who refuse to get the vaccine shot?
My saying is, they signed on that dotted line, just like when we went overseas and Desert Storm and all of them extract shots. Hey, we didn't have no say so. So suck it up, Buttercup.
But I'll bring this back.
That's true.
I'll bring this back to you. I didn't get the anthrax shot because it wasn't approved by the FDA, and I didn't have to take it. See, some of these guys they need to read the UCMJ. They read the rules. If you don't know the rules, then you don't know how to play the game. You know how to play the game. You should stay home.
Well, you know what? I wasn't playing no game because the Marine Corps, the Marine Corps is the type where you say, do as I tell you and ask question later. You know how they program up. You better not ask no question. You better get out and do what you told.
Yeah, same for the Army.
Yeah, they ain't play no games like that.
Yeah,
What's going on, Blake Slate?
They ain't play no games like that.
What's going on, Blake Slate?
Blake, what's up with you?
Hey, turn your volume down a little bit, Blake Slate. We can still hear it. Turn your volume down a little bit, Blake Slate.
And Marquette, tell it's the same thing, Marquette. Tell them to turn off YouTube and just keep.
Got it in the back.
Stream up. Tell them to exit off YouTube. He has two things.
He said, yes, I was in the DR last month. Arrived the plane the last day, have mask on. Okay. Well, he rode the plane the last day they had the mask on. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Man, that's got to be weird. You know, it's weird now. Walking around, people, we were in the mall today. Nobody had on a mask. I'm the only one. Everybody else around me ain't got on nothing.
But Marquette, just think the airport. Just think the next time you go to the airport, you'll see like hardly nobody with masks on. Some people will wear masks, of course. But I feel free, man.
No, there's another strain out there right now. It's called 0.20, but it's and there's a different strain coming out of Africa, and the rate of around America is going back up again, and people are not aware of that. I wear my mask because I used to be an industrial hygienist, and I tell you what, my friend got inoculated 3 times, and he got it, and he said he felt like he's gonna die.
Oh,
And
I had it. I know.
and some people are ended up in the hospital with 3 shots already, and not me.
Yeah, I'm supposed to get my booster next month.
Yeah,
I got the 2, but I'm supposed to get that damn booster. So I don't know if that's gonna work out or not, because now they like relax with everything. What's going on, Blank Slate? What you drinking on?
I'm just drinking on a little gin. You guys can hear me good.
I thought you were going to get a little Kool-Aid or something.
Wow.
I was waiting on other than something than alcohol, but I guess I ain't going to get that.
Well, I'm not drinking alcohol.
I know Irvin got something in that cup.
Oh, he ain't gonna tell us. He ain't gonna tell us. Howard up there relaxing.
Perrier water. Some Perrier water.
Perrier water.
You see Howard.
Okay.
You see Howard over there.
Howard don't be playing no games.
Yeah, he ain't playing no games.
Wild, man. Yeah, it's new.
Hey, Howard, you need a sponsorship.
Hey, I do. And I would gladly
What's going on, LJ?
Gladly accept any sponsorship.
Hey, I had that sponsorship, and they gave me the little coin and everything. I gave all of them that shit back. I said, y'all take these damn meetings. I'd rather go at the bar and have that conversation. These damn meetings.
Nah, for real. For real. I mean, because like I'm part of the meetings too. It's like hearing those stories make me want to actually continue drinking. Like in AA meetings and all that stuff. I'm like,
really?
Yeah, because the whole thing is about drinking. And
Right.
guys are telling nice stories sometimes or crazy stories, like they have fun drinking, and then so it's like a reminiscent of drinking. So I just want to pour back up, you know.
You like, well, see, they having all that fun. I'm gonna keep drinking.
What up, gentlemen?
What's going on, Steel? How you doing?
Hey, long day.
Grand Poobah. What's up with your Grand Poobah?
Long day with these classes and things, man. I had to take a mental break.
I know how you feel, brother. I know exactly how you feel.
Yeah,
Hey, it ain't the same, man. When you get a certain age, you going back to school. Hey,
yeah, especially taking a cryptology class and software analysis. So there's a lot of damn reading technical books and writing.
Well, they won't see me next month. I'm done with them. I can't do it.
I was a science major, and I tell you what, them science books are killers.
I quit, Montel. I quit.
oh my God, man.
Oh, you quit? You gave up?
I gave up, but I ain't got to fight in me no more.
Okay, one morning you looked at that book. Oh hell no! Close that motherfucker.
Hey, I had the college right near. I had the counselor. They was like, "Hey, are you gonna turn in your assignment? We still got to give you time to finish." I said, "No, just keep that 0 up there."
He said, don't even worry, but said, don't even worry about the money.
Yeah, don't even worry about it. It won't be coming. They keep sending me emails talking about, "You still got time." Yeah, I know.
You like that big
You
nice
got
round.
time, love, and freedom. You still got time.
Shit, they got time to go ahead and keep it there because I ain't going to do that.
He said, "Why 6
Good.
months from now they're gonna say you only need 2 shots?" I don't know, man. I don't know. It keeps changing so much. Let's see. I mean, Cali, Colombia is hot as hell over here compared to Bogota. Oh yeah, Bogota is cold, man. You up in the mountains. Cali, you over you at the beach now.
Yeah.
They said he up there with the cocoa leaves.
The Coco League.
Have any of you guys ever been to San Andreas, Colombia?
Yeah,
Right off
Yep.
the coast of
Yep.
I think Salvador or some shit.
Yeah, is it pronounced Salvador? Something like that. But yeah, I've been there. I was supposed to go there this weekend.
Yeah. I'm heading that way soon.
Bro, I gotta tell y'all, man.
I'm Colombian out, man. I'm Colombian out right now. I'm thinking about going. I'm going to the Far East.
Far East.
Yeah.
So you taking a break? You taking a vacation
I'm thinking
from a
about
vacation?
shooting over to, I don't know where I'm going, man. Singapore or some damn way.
Damn.
Bro, if you told me you were going to Thailand, I'll go with you.
Hey, I can change my plans. I can go.
Hey,
I know that's a
I ain't
long
got that
way.
I ain't got nothing going.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking about
I'm
doing
going to
that.
take a trip this weekend and stay in a finca for the whole weekend, and then after that, I don't know.
Hey,
Well,
it'd be
it's
nice.
cheaper. It's cheaper to go to
That's cool,
Thailand
yeah,
than
that'd be nice.
Singapore, ain't it?
That I haven't been there in many
Yeah, for sure.
years, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Your book said
Definitely
already.
cheaper to go to Bangkok.
Hey,
Send
hey,
me
you
that
want that
last
last?
check.
Hey, that last check made me rethink too, because that last check was chopped in half. I said, "Damn."
Yeah, they got a plan.
They know how to get you to rethink that thought.
Yeah, they start cutting that money off, boy. You start having second thoughts like, damn, maybe I should go back.
Yeah, I'm like, I already spent that damn money. I need to pay it back. Man, I tell you what, it's cold. It was cold as hell in San Diego this weekend, man. It was cold.
Really?
At night, oh man.
Oh yeah, night. Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
like
it
92
gets cold.
degrees.
It gets cold.
It's 92 here today, man. Felt like being in the jungle.
Oh, well, you know, I'm sitting over in the devil's living room over here in Yuma, but shit.
The devil's living room.
Hey, San Diego was cold as hell at night. It was cold.
Oh yeah, coming from Yuma to San Diego, that's two different worlds.
Yep.
And then we went to the beach in Oceanside, and them people out there in the water. I said, y'all crazy as hell.
Yeah.
Hey, they live there, bro. They
They
used to
built
it.
for that.
They used to it. They live there.
Man,
Yeah,
my
they
back
did.
started hurting as soon as I came down the hill. I said, "Oh shit, my back hurt." But after riders hit that cold, shit, no, we good.
Hey, love and freedom. That Pacific Ocean is cold as hell. I lived in San Diego for about 19 years. I still don't see how they swim in that shit.
Nah, they crazy. They crazy. And they had their surfboards out there, and it was high tide and all that. Boy, they was loving it.
Yeah.
I said, shit.
Hey,
That's supposed to be warm water. That ain't like Hawaii.
Bro, they live for that. They live to go out there to do that, bro. That's all they looking for. They live for that.
Yeah, the whole suits, the whole thermal swimsuits and all that.
Yeah.
The surfing suits.
Yeah.
They
They
got all
live
that
for
stuff.
that. Hey, my man
Yeah.
said be careful though. In Cali. Yeah. I don't know what they think they're gonna man, they can burn half Colombia down. The US is not letting that guy go. They
No.
are
Oh,
not
wow,
letting that guy
yeah.
go.
Yeah,
They're
him
not
right there.
letting
Yeah,
him go.
Markel. Yeah, I mean, that guy right there, I told you about Markel. That guy was so popular. Like, that guy was arrested, and the
Right.
police who arrested him were taking selfies with him. That's how
Yeah.
big he was. That
Yeah,
was
just like they
crazy.
were doing El
I seen it.
Chapo. They
Yeah.
Who they can't
he was feeding their
lost
family.
in the sauce. Who got caught?
Yeah. Yeah, them guys are so big. They're so stars. I mean, it's crazy.
Famous drug dealer here.
No,
From here. They captured him in New York.
in New York.
Yeah.
Well, he's probably hanging out in one of them bodegas.
I don't know, but they raising all kind of hell here, man. They've been burning up stuff. They killed a couple of cops. There's all kinds of stuff
they
going
want
on.
him sent back to Colombia.
I don't know, but the U.S. ain't sending nobody back.
No.
That's
Yeah,
lost
they
cause.
that's lost. Yeah,
You know,
that's
the-
lost cause.
You know, the U.S. ain't worried about them how he was transporting drugs to the U.S. They worry about they didn't get their cut. IRS want their money.
Yeah, hey, they go send that man to. He going to a nice little supermax.
Shit, yeah.
No, I didn't hear about that one, J Love. Damn. Player boy, he murdered him.
Especially if they tie the drugs to coming here. If they tie anything to coming across these shores, I mean U.S. shores, because I ain't in the U.S. But yeah.
Okay.
I got COVID-19 after my booster shot from the VA, but I did not feel bad. I had my taste and smell. I would never know, but my daughter wanted me to take the COVID-19 home test. Okay. So yeah, that's the way you found out. Your daughter had you take the test at home. Okay. Bro, I think I might have had it right when it started back in April.
Yeah,
I had
Because, bro,
I think I did.
man, I was so sick for a while in April. Couldn't get out of the bed. Man.
How long ago we talking now? During the beginning of this thing?
Right. That was April
Yeah.
of 2020, bro. I was so sick
Me too. Yep.
for like 2
You're
weeks.
here.
And
I
I'm
think I
taking
had
all
like November of 19. Because man, one day I just couldn't do nothing.
That's when I had it still October
I was
19.
down bad.
Yeah, October
Yeah.
20. Yeah, something like that.
bro,
I
I'm
think I
taking
did
all
too.
kind of over-the-counter drugs and I'm like loopy and whatnot. And then finally it just went away.
Yep.
It just went away.
They
I
said
had to get up, go to the bathroom. I was down like I can't feel my legs. I couldn't walk.
Damn.
He's that
Damn.
bubble. I can't feel my legs.
Hey, yeah.
I had polio or some shit.
No, that COVID, hey, trust me. You get that dose of that, hey, you get a dose of that COVID, you'll think you did. Man, I'm
Oh,
telling
no,
you.
like I said, I'm like Markel. I believe I had it too, man. I had something in my chest that just wouldn't go away. I was running up against the wall trying to knock that shit loose.
Just
Yeah,
kept
well,
coughing
that
for
shit
no
was crazy.
reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, last
That's what
year
I'm
you had
doing.
COVID.
And shortness of breath. I was having shortness
Last
of breath.
year you had COVID.
Yep.
And it's like it just wouldn't go away, just coughing and coughing. Like, God damn, dude, fucking
Yeah.
throat sore, chest hurting. You like,
Same thing.
man.
I had just come, and you know what's funny? I had just come back from the United States.
We
Wow.
probably got it. Sure did.
I
Probably got
just
it.
came from the U.S. And like a week after that, I was sick as a dog.
My whole body was aching, man. It
Oh,
felt like somebody
dude.
had hit me with a truck.
Mhm.
What that? Man.
Yeah, that
I
COVID.
think I had it too, because December last year, I was in Tijuana, Mexico, and I was
Ain't
in
no
a
telling what you
hotel.
caught over there. Shit.
Yeah, I know. I had them tacos that they dip in all that damn greasy ass juice that drip off. Man, I woke up, man, I was so fucked up. And I called down to the reception. I say, I can't come. I don't want to come out the room and infect nobody. Y'all need to bring bring me to the hospital. I'm sick as hell. I had the chills and everything.
Man, you went to the hospital in Mexico. You wonder you made it out of there.
Yeah, cheers.
No, I went up in there and
Shit, no.
and because I was about to fly out to Brazil for the New Year's, and I didn't want to miss that. But I was like, well, shit, if I got corona, I'm gonna be in here for about 2 weeks. So I called them. I say, man, y'all need to test me. Man, the Mexicans got up in there. They like, you all right?
Shit, yeah, of course. They got the money. They gonna keep you in there. You know what
I
you're
said, ain't never
supposed
come this damn sick in my motherfucking life.
Yeah.
Man, I done called,
You all right?
probably bird flu and
I told him
everything.
it was a bad taco, man. It was a bad taco.
Yeah. Hey.
Told him, you all right? Ain't nothing wrong with you.
You all right?
You
Yeah,
all right?
man, get out,
I'm
get out.
on the plane. I'm on the plane coughing and sneezing. My whole, I got snot all in my mask and everything. They like, you get your ass
Hey,
on
Wayne
the plane.
Slade. Hey, Slade, you know what you called? You probably caught a bad case of Badusi over there.
No, I caught that when I was 19 when I went over there.
Damn.
Over there on Revolution Boulevard.
Dang.
Boy, that's weird, man. But I'm sure there's been a lot of people that had it that didn't know it.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
no, I'm gonna tell you, Markel. That's why after that happened to me, I was like, you know what? Everybody finna get this shit.
Mhm.
Everybody.
He said everybody finna get it.
They everybody putting on the show about how they quarantine and all. Ain't nobody doing that shit, man.
Yeah.
I had a friend that went back to he went back to see his sister. She was sick. And then he turned around and came back. And he had COVID-19. He got knocked in all 3 times. He said he ain't going back to see nobody unless somebody die.
Damn.
He
Yeah, 'cause you're
said
taking a risk. You don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, during the middle of that stuff, they had my uncle's funeral. He died of COVID. They had his funeral on YouTube.
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah, the church broadcast the whole thing on YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas, I'm going to tune in, man. I'm finna get ready to hit the road. I'll tune in on you guys.
All right, man.
I love freedom.
All right.
all right now.
All right, bro.
See, I was diagnosed with PTSD for now. Just wanted to get better. I hate feeling angry and negative. The only thing that helps me was boxing. But I'm too old and broke down now to get boxing. Okay, J Love. Hey, just find you a new hobby, man. Just find you something new to get into, something positive, man, to keep your mind off. You know, just try to stay busy if you can, or being
Yeah,
around positive people.
Yeah, I tell you though, J Love, the thing that helped me was I don't have PTSD, but the thing that helped me, man, was I started just cooking my own food. You know what I mean? And that was more therapeutic for me than anything. You know, I'm sitting in there learning recipes and chopping up stuff, and you know what I mean? Just kind of taking my mind off the world. You know what I mean? And that helped me out a lot. You know, but
Yeah, you know, for me though, blank slate, you know, I like to get out, man. I like to get out, hang out with friends, get out of the house, and mine is on something else.
Yeah.
Too busy to think about negative stuff and bad things. For me, you know, I just keep it moving.
Yeah.
And that seems to be the best thing that works for me.
Yeah.
Same for here.
So what else you guys got going on, man? Because we're only gonna be on about another 24 minutes here. So what else?
No, but Markel, when you talk about reading the letter and everything, that is important because, like I was saying before, on your letter, it may say denied, but all of a sudden at the end it say favorable finding because the doctor didn't diagnose you. That's why some people don't see that. They see the denied, but you read at the end of the letter, it says favorable finding. That means that you got to go back. The doctor got to say something about what's going on with you.
Right. Yeah, a lot of times, man, people. Sorry to cut y'all, but a lot of times people just get that money, bro, and they happy. They throw that paper down and they wait on that bank account, that money to hit that account. And a lot of times they're not even paid the right amount. They missed a few months, or they got an extra benefit they didn't know about. They're supposed to be getting paid for that. Some people have gone 20 years, didn't know it, and they owe them X amount of money. So
Yeah.
that's why I say it's important that you do that.
Yeah, because right on my letter, because right before I got my 100%, they denied me for sleep apnea because I didn't apply for my sleep apnea while I was active duty. I applied for my sleep apnea after, but I used my buddy letters and stuff like that, right?
Right.
And they still denied me my first time, but I went back through, didn't add anything extra. You know, I did the sleep study. They like, you know, I had to postpone my hernia surgery because they like, man, this dude here, he stopped breathing so many times during the night. You know what I mean? So, but directly on my letter, when I read my letter, I was like, oh damn, oh snap. You know, that's before I knew about how detailed they are with them letters. And that letter also let you know they reading all that stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever you submit, they reading that shit. But it said right in the letter, it said the reason that he wasn't approved the first time for sleep apnea is because they did not acknowledge or include his buddy letter that he had. And they wrote that right in the letter, and I thought that was, you know, me not knowing anything about the process before I came to your channel. To me it just seemed like they just threw somebody under the bus. You know, they put it right out there. Hey, they did not use his buddy letters on that determination. That's why he didn't get it the first time. Because see, I had to go out to the civilians, and this lady, she's like, I can't remember her name. She's a doctor, but she's like the premier doctor when it comes to sleep apnea. She wrote the book on the shit, basically. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I went to her, and she told me, this is what you need to do. Boom, 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 boom. Can you find somebody that you serve with and all that other stuff? And I did exactly what she said, and I still got denied. But yeah, that letter shocked me because they put it all out there. My letter is very interesting to read.
They kicked me out the hospital. They said you got to go home.
They did me the same way.
They said you got to wait. You put this mask on. You got to go home. They kicked me out the hospital. They said you terrible. Get out. Like this to me, kick me out.
Bro, I went there an hour. I fell asleep, man. I went in there an hour. They told me, yeah, you got to go. Yeah, you got it. You got it. You got it.
But see, I never knew that I had it. I was getting ready to go in for hernia surgery because I done tore up all my damn. That's back, you know. I used to be a little ripped up, you know, back in the day. And I'm just old. Now I'm just like a milk dud now. But yeah, man, I tore all my stomach up, and that man, the anesthesiologist. It wasn't even a doctor, it was the anesthesiologist. Looked at me and say, man, your neck short as hell. So, you know, I'm clenching my pearls. I'm like, fuck you too, you know.
Sir, you got a short neck.
He said, before I don't want to give you this anesthetic and you go to sleep. He's like, have you been tested for sleep apnea? And I was like, man, I ain't got that shit. You know what I mean? Bottle of wine, I sleep fine. You know what I mean? and they tested me, and my shit was off the chart, man.
Don't get suckered into getting that UPPP. I got that, boy. Man, I didn't go to sleep for 45 days. Everything out of my nose, my throat, my tonsils. Man, they said 50. Man, then they turn around and come back. The doctor talking about, we got one more procedure. We will pull your tongue for it. I told the dude, Uncle, he's still talking. I said,
Man, you gonna be talking. You been talking funny like a motherfucker.
They gonna pull your tongue
They gonna
forward.
be cutting my tongue, pull it forward.
He gonna be biting his tongue every time he eats shit.
That's crazy stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, anybody ever been to what is this? Santiago, Chile?
Santiago. He misspelled it, but
Yeah, I
Santiago.
think it's Santiago,
Yeah.
Chile. No, I've never been there.
No.
Yeah, it's on my list. It was on my list at one time. We'll see. I don't know.
They love to YouTube. Look at a woman lingerie football. Believe me, it will help with your PTSD. Down my bag, put my information on the street. Lingerie football. What the hell is that at? Where is that at? That's online?
I've seen it before.
I seen it.
My man's a lingerie.
It's a disgrace to lingerie and football.
Hey, I got a question. If you have to replace your sleep apnea machine, do you have to go be retested?
No.
Well, you got to go get it recalibrated to your thing, right? To your,
Yeah, if you get a new one, yeah.
Yeah, because they give you a memory card in the back of the new
That's
one.
right. There you go. I'm getting told that.
And it's supposed to recalibrate, but they also see if your ass is using it.
Using it, yep.
Using it. That's the main reason they do it with the new one. With the old ones, they couldn't tell. But with the new ones, they know if your ass is using it.
yeah.
There ain't no point in lying.
It hooks up.
Because I got
I
mine.
don't use it often, but I'm gonna tell them it got stolen.
It actually hooks up. It actually hooks your machine. Actually hooks up to the satellite. But there's a way of getting around that. You know how you get around it? You put it on airline, like you in the air.
Yeah.
Like you put it on that mode, airline mode. They can monitor you, but you still have the card in the back. But I don't know. I just don't trust them, man. I'd like saying they can adjust this machine. I see you got,
But you know, they told me that they can no longer read my machine now that I'm overseas.
Yeah, I got mine from a civilian provider, so they couldn't read mine in the first anyway.
No, so if they provide that machine to you, they can monitor you.
No, I'm saying the VA didn't get. I didn't get it from any VA provider. I got mine from active duty.
Oh yeah, they don't know what you're doing there.
But there's a doctor monitoring that machine. I
got mine on active duty.
Because they got that chip in there.
Oh yeah, but my doctor monitors, but the VA.
Oh no, VA can't monitor that thing. No. You right.
So since active duty gave me mine, active duty. So through the VA, I'd have to get a new machine. Period.
Yeah.
Right?
Are you service connected for it?
Huh? Yeah.
Are you service connected?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Oh yeah. They'll give you a new machine.
I
don't think you have to go back through that test again. Not if you already service connected, because they already know you got it.
They already got the data. Yeah.
I had two.
I just got my new mask the other day. My new supplies.
But you got the pillows, or you got the other ones?
I got the full face.
Oh, okay.
I'm a nasal guy. I do the
I
nasal.
like the pillows. I can't do that full face, man. I can't.
You know, I tried to do the. I did the when I first got mine. I did the pillows, but the inside of my nose used to be sore as hell with them things up in there.
Yeah, that's why I had to go with the full face.
I've been wearing the mask for 20 years, so I know they used to try to use me as a test dummy at the VA. So I know all about.
Hey, the kids tell me they gotta turn off the Wi-Fi when I turn mine on.
Wi-Fi.
You say it's fucking with the Wi-Fi.
So the VA is monitoring you periodically to see if you're wearing it. The VA actually.
Yeah.
Well, when I was in the
Not for
States,
me.
when I was in the States, they could monitor me from the Wi-Fi. They can monitor
Yeah,
how many times I'm using and everything.
God
The
damn,
machine-
turn my Wi-Fi off.
Yeah, the machine. No, even if you have your Wi-Fi, on, that machine. Can
Yeah,
make
their
it like
Wi-Fi.
that.
There's a card in the
Yeah.
back of that machine.
Yeah,
They
Yeah,
know,
it's
yeah,
SD card.
yeah.
in it.
they know if you're using it.
And when you go to your appointment, they have all your data already laid out.
Every time you put that mask on, they know you've been wearing it.
Yeah.
But if you put it in airplane mode, they don't know nothing. That's just me. I've been around a while.
Yeah, the VA, man, they starting to check on everything, bro. That's why they give guys those free phones, free watches, iPads. They know where your ass at.
Electronic lease.
Hey, if you go and you freak out, you somewhere talking crazy, they know where you are. They got everything. You got everything from them. They know where you are.
Markel, everybody walk around talking about, I'm worried about somebody put a chip in. You got the biggest chip in your pocket.
Yep.
That damn cell phone.
You can hear
Cell
everything you
phone,
do.
passport. What do you think
Oh,
you going
yeah.
to do? They don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't want them to know where I
hey,
am.
Markel.
Get out of here.
Markel, I got it. Hey, Markel, I got a thing on tech. You know the new iPhone 14, next iPhone, it's an 8K video.
Right.
8K video recording.
Damn.
Yeah.
4K. That's big.
That's
big,
what I'm
yeah.
waiting on. That's why I haven't upgraded
That's
mine yet.
huge. That's gonna be crazy.
Hey, well, they said that
Okay.
the passport in the future is going digital anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's already
Sure.
pretty much. It's pretty
Yeah,
damn
yeah.
digital already.
Yeah.
You know.
It's
They're
already.
going with some Jason Bourne type shit.
You know they got face recognition as soon as you walk in the damn
Yeah.
airport. They already
Yeah.
know where the hell you are.
Yeah.
You got
And not
any
only
card
do
they coming for you.
not only they recognize your face, they recognize the gait of your walk, all kind of stuff. They
Yeah.
like I said, when I took my advanced computer science course, my professor used a flip phone. He said you wouldn't go 10 foot near a damn smartphone, and he teaching the damn shit.
Oh yeah, 'cause there's so many things they can turn that mug on, turn
Yeah.
your speaker
Yeah.
on. They can,
Bro, they
oh,
can
well,
turn
you
on
gotta do, you got to
everything
take that
you're
battery
doing.
out of it, and the newer phones are coming with the battery soldered inside them, so you can't take them out.
Well, let me
No.
tell you this. Your television, the government can look at you and hear everything you're doing through your
Yeah.
television.
Well, they got a lot to look at watching me.
Everything.
Boy. Tell you.
Hey,
They should have been looking last night.
If it goes down in the DM,
Yeah.
I'm only kidding, man.
Instead of mug shots on this record, it got dick shots and shit.
damn, Philly must be getting killed. He said Philly should have played their Towel and Water Boys tonight. He must got killed.
Yeah. I mean,
but
he
they
has
down
to-
there back in Miami, I think.
Away, playing away in Miami.
You ain't gonna just beat Miami now. Miami got a good squad.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. I was shocked Boston won that game the other night.
Damn, they getting blowed out.
They getting blown
Boston
out.
gonna win that series. You know that, right?
Yeah, they are.
What they losing by?
120 to 85 with 22 seconds left.
120 to 85.
120 to 85.
Jeez, that ain't good. And they headed back to Philly.
The Joel Embiid got hit in the face with the ball. That boy went down to the ground.
They
It's
got
over
beat
now.
by 35 points. Damn. Woo, I'm glad I didn't put no money on that. Hell, I put money on Golden State and lost, even though they won because Golden
You-
State was there by 10.
You can't never bet against
points,
all them
yeah.
shooters they got.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was unadulterated ass whooping.
The points. The points, man.
And
All right, man. Anybody else got any other questions, man? VA questions? I see Urban had a few. Anybody else got any before we get ready to shut this down here in about 10 more minutes? Let's see. Damn, they got their ass kicked.
Yeah, they got with the old good old taking out to the woodshed.
That was a
Hey,
slaughter.
Urban, are you going to fly down to the States to get your new machine, or you going to have them send it to your service?
Wow, that'd be nice if I could have them give it to me over here. Since we have a VA contingent here, that would be excellent. Actually,
Now, I doubt if they get it, but you could probably call or get on My Healthy Vet to see if they can send it to your. Do you have like a mailbox service from the States that'll bring it to you?
yeah, I have Mailbox Unlimited here. If they could send it that route,
If you got a American address?
I don't know that. Yeah, it's a Miami address, but it's a relay, and then they pick it
They
up
can
and
bring it to you. Right.
Yeah.
They may be
Yeah,
able to do
by the
that.
weight. You have to pay by the weight, though.
Oh, yeah, you may not want to do that then because
I'd rather. I'm headed to the States probably the end of this month or the beginning of next month, and I plan on doing a lot of VA stuff while I'm there, and hopefully I can get a machine ordered, call and get it ordered, and pick it up when I get to Texas.
Yeah, I was able to get my parts sent out here, but the very first time I got my parts sent, Customs had seized it, and they wanted me to pay a fee, and I never paid the fee, and then they sent it back, but then I had it mailed back to me, and then it came right to my door.
Wait a minute, why would they seize it?
I have no freaking idea because I never.
Same thing with this. They did the
Is that right?
exact
I
same
have no
thing with
idea
this.
why they did it.
Oh,
I never went and talked to them. Huh?
Bro, they held this for a month because they didn't know what the hell it was. They held it for a month.
What is
They
that?
didn't know what it was.
I know you told them it's a phone.
Bro, they when I got the box, they had already opened it. They had already went through this because they couldn't figure out what the hell it was. They held it for a month.
That's crazy.
A month,
Yeah.
bro. I had some watch bands that came from China. They kept those for 3 months.
Yeah.
The band, watch man.
I guess they thought I was selling them or whatever. Because I ordered like 6 different colors.
Right.
Nope. They just held them. They just sit on it.
Yeah, I don't know why they held mine up, but
Right, make sure you had no chips and nothing in them.
Yeah, they just plastic, man. They got holes in them. They can't hold nothing.
Ain't no telling. Chinese is sneaky.
Let's see. I can't find that VA tablet still. I hit it so VA couldn't hear me. It's been about a year, but yeah, they called me and said, we see you haven't used it in a while. I thought to ask them where is it at.
Wow.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, bro, if you got an iPad, if you got a phone, if you got a watch, anything from the VA, they monitor it. They
It's
monitor
a
it.
tracking device.
They know
tracking,
exactly where you are at all times.
I turned mine off. It's on the OFF mode.
They know. A lot of hood tourists and Spirit Airlines are charging first class tickets. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of people come here, man. That's just these ticket prices going through the roof.
Not the hood tourists.
Let me ask you a question. Why would anyone pay first class prices to ride on Spirit? The service hasn't changed.
Hey, they get Ford, Delta, or American.
Huh?
Hey, Delta's going through the
Other
roof.
airline, they on Spirit.
Look,
Bro,
and it is
you
a
looked
question,
at Delta?
bro.
Any of you guys fly Delta? Man, I looked at Delta's prices just go from here to Miami. Oh my Lord.
Yeah.
Well, all airline prices is
Man,
And
Delta's
that's
taking
not
part of
even-
your pockets off your pants.
Bro, that wasn't even first
Bro.
class. It was $1,500 to go from here to Miami round trip on Comfort Plus. Not even first class. Comfort Plus.
Hey, but Urban, you're right, man.
damn.
Because Urban, Markel, Urban on Spirit, like a person can fly first class, which is it's called big seats. You know, it just have big
The
seats.
front,
It's
the
like-
front
it's
two.
literally-
Yeah.
Yeah, front two is, and like you still have to pay for everything else. Drink, you
Right.
want to drink, you pay for water, man. So it's like it's not really a, you know, so it's like it's crazy, man. You just get
They
Right.
charging you $50 for 8 ounces of water.
How much is
Just
those
bigger
big
seats.
seats, Howard? How much are those big,
It's just a
big
little.
seats?
It's about 25-30 more than the normal price. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's just you get a bigger seat and you get off the plane first. That's the only advantage you have in a Spirit first class or big seats. Your seat a little bigger and you get off the plane first.
that don't recline.
Come on, man. They don't recline.
You ain't getting no drink. Hey, you're not getting no drink. You ain't getting
You
no
ain't getting
pillow.
nothing.
You ain't getting
You
no
get no- you get no
blanket. You ain't
water.
getting none of that.
You know,
I can't
I rode
remember the
them one
last time I
time.
paid
I
for
rode
a
them
drink
one
on the
time. And I
airplane.
knew I couldn't do it
That's
anymore.
crazy. That's ghetto as shit. I can't remember the last time I paid for a drink on the airplane.
damn.
What is Shanghai Airlines? You can't get outside in Shanghai, China.
Let's see. VA lost $2 million for veterans not using data. They knew what was up. Yeah. If you don't use it, yeah, they gonna pretty much turn it off. They want you to use it. They want you because the data's free. You got free internet on those phones, on those iPads. That shit is free.
Yep, they sure are.
Damn.
So if you're in the States right now hollering about you ain't got no phone, that's your fault. Especially if you're a veteran. They'll give you one. They'll give you one.
You're a veteran.
He said, it's your fault. You don't want no phone.
No, they don't want one phone. Shit. On the
Yeah,
off
these prices.
mode, they can still listen. Hell yeah, bro, man. Them phones ain't never off.
They can turn it back on.
Them phones ain't never off.
Yeah, the off mode is for you. It ain't for the people that's
Right.
Well, y'all crazy, man.
Yeah, for real, man. I mean, it's getting big.
That's just a formality. Because we going to turn that bitch back on.
Well,
all that shit is just for you.
Crazy.
Off to the garage it goes.
What airline you taking, Urban, to the Far East?
I don't even know about the Far East. I won't be flying it from here though because it doesn't look promising trying to fly from Panama to the Far East. If anything, I would fly from like not Hawaii, but San Diego, LA, or something like that.
Okay.
Well, Hawaii too. Yeah.
If you do fly from Panama, I would recommend you try to catch one of those Turkish airline out of there to go to the Far East. Because last year I took that Turkish airline, I fell in love with that damn airline.
I'm not like 100% concrete on going right now. It's just in my mind that I want to go to the Philippines, Thailand, or that area anyway. Indonesia.
Yeah, so Urban, like I say,
no, there ain't no Spirit going there. No, sir.
They told us to come back tomorrow. We don't have enough people to do the ride coming back from Trinidad.
What? That's crazy.
Come back tomorrow.
Man, we're trying to get tomorrow. Try to manifest tomorrow.
Man, that's ghetto as hell.
That sound like space 8 for the military. That space available.
Yeah.
No, but hey, Urban, if you got a chance, man, to try to get to definitely Hawaii. You go to Far East Hawaii.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about, going to Hawaii, flying over to Hawaii.
Yeah, for sure. Or San Fran. So get a San Fran, get to Hawaii. Tickets only $140 on United Airlines from San Fran or LA to Hawaii. Okay, so you get there, you ride United from San Fran or LA to Hawaii, and then from Hawaii, it's cheap to get the.
Yeah, I saw tickets from Hawaii to what was that? The Philippines for like $600.
Yeah, it's dirt cheap. It's cheap.
Yeah,
the Philippines,
What
East
airline
Asia,
is
Southeast
this?
Asia, man.
I don't know which airline it was.
Say Spirit Plus.
Hey, hello, Mark. You got saying Hawaii pretty much is in the Pacific. This is
They pre-pago fees away.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's a huge connection with Japanese Airlines, Korean Air. All of them guys fly in constantly to Honolulu. Philippines Airlines, Singapore Airlines. It's very cheap to fly to Asia from Hawaii. Very cheap. You get a good price.
I have my friends go out to Seattle because the military were chartered going to Hawaii all the time, and they just walk up and get on the plane and go right over there for free.
Yeah. Vegas, Portland, San Fran, LA, Hawaii. The whole West Coast is cheap to Hawaii. And then Hawaii is cheap to the Far East or even North Asia, which is Korea, Seoul, and Japan, Tokyo. It's a big connection with between the guys. There's a lot of Japanese, Filipinos, and Koreans here. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the flights are crazy. And Hawaii is totally open now. And Hawaii is open now like crazy. It is open. It's open. Everybody's here now. It's open. So.
Let me see. Since Slayton is space age travel. Hey,
just ask that.
You know, back in the day when I was active duty, I used to run into these old retired cats, and they used to have a blue book of all the places that you can live around the world with on where they call it Navy lodging. I know y'all Army guys, but they used to have like Navy lodging.
Yeah.
And in Alaska and stuff like that, they have. You never have. This is before Airbnb and all that other stuff. You didn't even have to go to hotels. You can go to the base. One of these bases that they have like a little kitchenette and everything for you.
Yeah.
Well, that stuff is changed now. There's no
It used to be. I remember that used to be like. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying like this. It's not like it used to be. Right now, the military, what they do is they buy a lot of seats on the regular airlines, and if it's available, you just get on the plane and ride over to Hawaii for free. My friends go over there all the time.
That's cool.
You just walk up to the counter and because what they'll do is they'll have all the planes that are leaving. And you can go online and look at them and see that they're available. You just walk up, and get on there.
Yep.
It's not like it used to be. And then you can make reservations like at the bases overseas, and there's no such thing as bumping. It's just like you get in a hotel.
Yeah.
They don't have that anymore. There's no bumping anymore.
Yeah. Cause see San Diego, the over there on Coronado Island, they had a real nice little airport, and it was mostly for space available people. You know, I mean, military used to do flights, you know, take C9s and stuff from here to there. And if there was some room on there, you can hop on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Y'all see that right there?
What they say?
See that price where it says Tuesday, May 24th? See that price?
Wow.
Nah.
Damn, $36.59.
Damn. Where? Going where? Going where from where?
That's
You
from
buy
here to
an
Miami.
airplane for that much money.
Damn.
That is from here to Miami.
Man,
Is it a business
you
class?
get higher than giraffe pussy.
Hi guys. Is it a first class?
Bro, that's a regular seat on JetBlue.
Come
That's
on,
JetBlue. JetBlue.
Hey guys,
That is
how are you
a
guys?
regular seat. You ain't
Yeah,
even
good,
getting the upgrade.
Hey, look, think about certain routes. Markel, any guys think about traveling and things like that. Of course, go to Kayak first and go to, I said earlier before the stream started, or as soon as the stream started, ITA Matrix or Google Flights. That's a good one, I think. And also, certain airlines fly certain routes. In the majority of the routes, okay? They're dominant, for example. So, just search certain airlines also with the destination also. And it could be way cheaper. Markel, for example, so that's JetBlue, okay, from Medellin to
Crazy.
Florida or whatever you're saying.
I got
For example, American. So for example, American Airlines can fly that same route, Markel, same day for say half that price. You know what I'm saying? Because they're bigger and they're more. They do the route more and more.
Oh, okay.
Here's one to Miami.
Yeah, but-
Straight shot, 3 hours, $742.
What?
You know what's crazy? The one I just looked at.
Hey, first class. First class.
What?
I mean, that's actually not
Yeah, Markel
you said first class.
Nah, that's made up. Nah.
42. What airline? That's Delta?
That's United.
Oh,
Not like okay.
damn, that's cheap as hell.
That is
First
cheap.
class.
That's
Hey,
it's
and
cheaper
first
than
class.
American Airlines.
That's good. I feel say it's good. Take that.
You better
Yeah, I
book
get
it.
You get the hot power military.
Yeah,
Because you ain't gonna see that
first
like that.
class.
First class.
742? Man,
Yeah.
Round trip.
Round
Yeah,
trip.
I'm too old to
No.
travel anything other than first class.
no, Urban.
This
round
say
trip.
from Panama to Miami.
Round trip.
This flying out the last minute, 13 May to the 22nd, 742 first class flight.
That's what's up right there.
Man, I'll buy that just on GP and sell it.
You scalp
Can you
tickets
sell it
down.
like that? Can you though? I didn't know that.
Damn.
Too
That's
bad
good.
I ain't got no
That's
reason
good.
to go to Miami right now. Shit.
Oh, shit, I'll buy it anywhere. Everybody else, screw it.
And now, And guys, also it's Tuesday. Tuesday and Wednesday is pretty much Tuesday. Pretty much is the best time to actually purchase a flight. So right now is a
Tuesday.
good time to actually buy a flight. Yeah. The middle of the week. Look, it's the best time to purchase a flight and actually to go on a flight to leave and actually to return, because the middle of the week is less business travel. Business travel most fly on
Yes,
the weekend.
he's right. Yeah,
So
he's right.
Yeah. So
Generally,
so
people try
airlines
to fly on Monday or Friday.
Yeah, exactly. So the airlines are always trying to fill those middle of the week ticket sales and seats.
That's smart. I should have thought about it.
The rest of the pilot took him off the plane in handcuffs. DUI. Jesus.
Damn. A pilot? Damn,
Yeah.
a pilot?
Yeah, go on.
That's scary as
It
hell
should
right
be
now.
FUI, flying under influence. It should not be DUI. It should be FUI, man.
Shit, and DUI, it'd be times 10.
That
Find
is
damn
scary.
airplane drunk. Find
That is
airplane
scary
drunk.
right there, bro.
That's suicide, right? That's stupid.
I'd have been walking off the
That is
airplane.
dumb. That is dumb.
Well,
Part-
definitely the captain. Definitely been the captain. If you're the captain flying drunk, yeah, it's over. But if you're a lieutenant, so you're not really. I don't think they do too much.
No, I get off the airplane. I think both of them drunk.
Yeah. Well, I'll sue.
I'll sue. Cargoes or the rent at home. That's it.
I'll sue the airline. If you're drunk, you can sue the
I
airline.
get off the plane. I'm sorry, I'm gone.
Boy, J Love be hitting them hard. So we go to the airport, ask for a OP. How does it work? What's an OP? Anybody know what an OP is?
Outpost.
Yeah.
No impact, go out there.
Yeah, for the Army, OP is we have in deployment is observation post. I don't think you're talking about the observation post. So I don't know what they're talking about.
No. Now I don't
OP,
try.
I know
I
OP.
won't try Space A personally because I'm just a disabled veteran. I'm not a retiree. I have no status. I'm the lowest man on the totem pole.
No, there's no more.
I'm both.
Yeah.
There's no more status. You just get in line. There's no more that
You just get in line. Oh wow.
There's
Really?
no more status.
No, they
Really?
don't do
You
that.
just get in line.
You put your
You just get
name
in
on
line?
the list. Yep. They don't do that no more because they
Damn.
waste too much money. Because
Wow.
the military block out so many flights going to Hawaii, and they don't want those seats empty. So they say,
Yeah.
you get on the plane.
Yeah.
You get on the plane and ride.
Damn.
That's
Well,
why
they
they're
changed that because it used to be, bro. You the low man on the totem pole had the family dog coming up. You got to get off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Priority 3.
They lost
Yeah.
too much money. They were losing too much money in billeting and on those block seats. So they just said it costs too much money to do that anymore. So they just said, do away with the program. Whoever's there, get on the plane. And that's it.
Yeah, because I got bumped so many times trying to go to Sicily. I was like, fuck it, I buy my own ticket.
They try to tell you something. Like,
Yeah, I thought I was back in them days, them segregation days. I was like, that's what I be on the plane.
they don't would say we don't service your kind.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
That
like,
sound like
damn.
me. I'll get frustrated. I'll be like, yo, here.
Oh, a hop. Okay. They're saying a hop. Okay. Got it. Yeah. Man, yeah, these airline tickets, bro. I really want to go to the States because I want to get a couple things real quick. But yeah, I'm like,
I think in my case, I think it might be better for me to book one way, and then whenever I figure it out, just come back. Fuck it.
Exactly. Yeah. That's true.
So I can shop for the cheapest price. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. No, that's true.
But they'll hold
Because,
that credit for you. They'll hold the credit for you on if you get a round trip and you don't leave on the day that you selected. They'll hold that credit for you. I got an American Airlines ticket to the States now. I got to spend it before November.
I got a question. So are they all doing this thing I saw JetBlue do where they are selling you a refundable thing? Like you spent $80 or $90 for like insurance on your ticket so you can get it fully refundable. Are they all doing that now?
I don't know. I always insure my ticket. No.
I ain't screwing the minute.
Sorry. Yeah, those guys are doing it now. So they're starting back now because the airlines are saying there's no COVID or pandemic thing, whatever. You get sick or whatever, it's not on them anymore. So now that the insurance is coming back, you guys want you to get insurance because it's like it's saying it's dying off for type thing for the airlines.
Another way to save some money.
For them to
Yeah,
make
and
some
why
money.
get money?
Yeah,
man. If they say
Get money.
make some money, yeah, getting money. The insurance, that shit add up.
It's better for
Each
the
ticket
beaches
you
than
get-
teammates. Okay.
Yeah, each ticket you get insurance, that shit add up, man.
Hell yeah.
That motherfucker get rich off the insurance.
Hey, you upgrade your seat. Hey, upgrade your seat. You pay for that insurance. Hey, you add another $100, $150 to it.
Mhm.
They got you.
Well, I can't travel unless I'm up there with the pilot. Shit, I be wanting to sit up there with him.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey,
Didn't see what you're
Frank
doing.
Slade,
Yeah.
Frank Slade, I like those towels, man. I like them hot towels.
Hey,
What
you
towel
know,
you talking about?
hey, that smell of that hot towel, they lay it on your head.
Oh,
or they
yeah.
take that thing and they sit
I
on it.
need
Yes,
that.
sir.
I need that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I need
And I need a place where I can plug in my CPAP and kick my feet up and because if you go into like Asia, when I went to Thailand, what was it from here? I think it was like a 13-hour flight.
Damn.
Shit, I plugged that.
Yeah.
I went Turkish Airlines. I plugged my CPAP in. Just wake me up when the wine come around.
He's not, man. Blank
There you
slate.
go, man.
I fly to India, right? It's 16 hours, 15 hours flight, one go.
Oh, okay.
It kills, like, I hate India because of that now. I just don't want to go there
Bro,
anymore.
my longest flight
Oh my
was
God.
United from Phoenix to the Philippines. 23 and a half hours.
What the? Okay.
Nah,
That-
nah.
Oh,
That's
man.
a flight.
I
The
believe
hell you was
Mark-
playing
Mark-
though, Markel?
Markel, there's a flight or itinerary. There's an
No,
itinerary.
that's
or
a flight.
It's a flight. Oh my
23.
God.
23
Oh,
and a half
23 hours. Hey,
From
wait.
Phoenix,
Does it have
Arizona?
in-air flight fueling, refueling? The
No,
plane
no,
has
no,
to
no,
do
no,
it.
no,
No?
no. You got stopped. You got stopped.
Oh.
First stop
I-
was in Hawaii. The next stop was in Japan. And then the next stop, your ass is in the
But
Philippines.
you didn't get off.
That was
You
a
were,
bad
you
route.
were in the
That was a
same
bad
seat.
route. Yeah.
No.
That's
No.
a-
It
that's a
wasn't
cra-
one
that's a
flight.
crazy.
It was just total
That's a
time
cra-
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
is
I flew
23
from-
hours.
yeah.
or 23
That's what
and a half
Howard
hours.
asked. He said it was it an itinerary or a direct flight? Like one.
I
one
And they got
I flew from Tampa.
That's
I
a
flew
long
from
ass
Tampa
flight
to
to
Okinawa.
the Philippines from anywhere. Shit.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you know that flight
but guys-
that flight to Guam is pretty damn long. That's the longest flight I ever been on from California to Guam.
yeah.
I went
yeah.
from
California,
I went from I think I
Pass
went from
pass
Florida to
Hawaii,
Korea.
going to Guam from California is past Hawaii. Right? That's definitely long. That's definitely over 10 hours.
There must be a mid-air fuel. There must be mid-air fuel. There is no way
God
you can
damn.
fly a freaking jet at those distance without mid-air fueling. There is no way. Nah.
Well, you
No,
flying
he just
in-
on the bad
Hey,
route.
guys,
They
for- to
they flying you to Japan. You flying. You got to come out of Nikita, shit, and then go back down to the Philippines. That's just a bad route. That's why that was 23 hours.
Yeah, but he flying from. he
But,
flying-
guys,
Say that again.
How long was your layover in Hawaii?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I want to say it was like 3 hours. I had a layover.
Yeah, that's
In
about
Hawaii.
right.
And then I had a layover in Japan for like another 2.5.
But see, Markel, the reason I was saying that's a bad route is because when you fly if you fly out of California, they should have direct. You could probably find a direct non-stop flight to the
Stop
PI
flight.
from California.
I don't know, man. I think that flight stops in Hawaii, man.
It does.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
gonna
most
go to Hawaii no
some-
matter
yeah,
what.
some-
do, yeah.
It says yes, some do, but some are direct from LA or San
Yeah.
Fran. Those are major international world
Oh,
airports.
yeah,
San Fran, LA for sure. So
Philippine Airlines goes direct, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't Philippine
Yeah,
Airlines go
yeah.
direct from LA to the Philippines?
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Isn't that like 12, 13 hours, something like that?
Yeah.
About
But see, the minute you saw
Here's a
your
flight from. Listen, here's a flight from Honolulu
yeah.
to Manila, Philippines. 13 hours on United with a layover.
Yeah, I mean,
What a layover.
where
Yeah.
Hold up
Japan?
now.
Japan, probably. Japan, yeah, probably. Well, okay, Guam, yeah, that's cool. But look,
What is it, Ice Mr. Cole?
Oh no, that's a 4-hour layover. Okay, it's a 4-hour layover in Guam.
In Guam?
Yeah, that's cool.
Wow.
4-hour layover in Guam,
Yeah,
and from
so,
Guam to the Philippines is 4 hours.
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
That ain't
But like,
bad. That ain't bad. That ain't a bad route.
Yeah.
But the ticket is $5,000.
God damn. Hey, is that
Dude.
one you made it?
Dude.
Is
Oh
that
my,
the one you get a bed?
$5,000. Okay.
That's first class though. That's
That's
first
the one you
class.
get a bed though, right? That's the one you get a bed.
That's first class.
You get back.
I think you get a
All
bed. Yes, you're right.
all
Markel, you're right.
business and
You get a
first
bed in
class
that.
flights,
Yeah.
you get a you let it turns into a bed.
Yeah, that's the one
Yeah,
he's
for
talking
sure.
about for 5,000. Gotta be.
Hey, but hey, Markel, you said earlier. You said a tip that I have, and the other tip I gave earlier, bro. Another tip I have to. No, for real. No, K-Mac. So I told K-Mac. I told K-Mac to, or anyone. This is a tip I have on my blog also. To break the flights down, like don't just take one way to here to there. Go from here. For example, you're flying from Florida to Bangkok, okay? Go from Florida to Hawaii, spend a day or two in Hawaii, and then book another separate ticket from Hawaii to Bangkok.
Right.
That will actually make it a combination of trips, and you're just more free, more chill, and not as tired as you get to Bangkok. You see what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right,
so
Howard.
like guys,
You want to break that up?
guys,
But
yeah,
sometimes,
break this shit up,
Howard,
man.
you don't have luxury. You have to get to the place as soon as possible. Sometimes you don't have
Of
the
course, yeah,
luxury.
of course.
That's true.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But see, most of these guys are retired. They don't know real strict schedule. You know.
Yeah, they ain't no
Yeah,
These guys
yeah,
are tired.
it's time, bro. I have time. I
Just
have
get
time
there.
today, dog.
We
Yeah,
just
I
wanna
have
get
time
there.
today. Exactly.
Well, y'all be tripping.
Because
Not to change
I
the topic,
had a
but
12-hour
the topic.
layover in Turkey, and I ended up staying there for 3 days.
Turkey is a good place. Yeah, I would
Damn,
stay there
Turkey.
as well.
Yeah, Turkey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Istanbul,
Good food.
Turkey.
Good food. Good food.
Oh, the food.
Yeah, good food.
You
I
can't
heard.
beat it. You
Yeah.
can't beat it.
Yeah.
And Turkey has a lot of most of the Turkey like professors and teachers come to US for education. So you have a lot of
He
culture.
said you must be missing something.
Damn.
That ain't that party, is it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Well, y'all be tripping.
My man said, I ain't doing that type of party.
That's wild.
Hey, but I'm serious though, Urban. Hey, you talking about going to Philippines or Taiwan? I'll go. Screw it.
I just need to know the best, which is the best route to go from, whether it's Hawaii, make a trip in Hawaii, or LA or San Diego and go from there.
Well, I can tell you, it's gonna be cheaper flying out of Hawaii, no matter which way you're going. When you get to Hawaii,
Yeah.
it doesn't make a difference which way you're going.
Yeah.
Well, Howard, you might have to put me up, man, when I come.
Hey, I got you, man. Look, Urban, I got extra room. I got extra room, bro. I got you, man. Hey, Urban.
Okay, y'all heard it.
Yeah, ain't no going back.
Ain't no
Come on,
going
man.
back.
Come on,
It's
man.
recorded,
Come on,
baby.
man. Come on. If I'm here, man, come on. I'm right here.
No, I'm just playing,
Urban,
man. But yeah, that's
Nah, for real. Yeah, for real though. Because I went to Urban, I went to Urban Crib in Panama City. Urban, for a couple hours or whatever, chill with him. It was nice. One of the nicest places I've ever been, actually.
Yeah, Panama City is real
Skyride.
nice. It's really nice.
Man, look. I was shocked. I didn't know it was like that. The skyline, the how like New York City. I thought it was from New York City, JFK or something. I landed in Panama. It was look just like that. All the skyrise, the high or whatever. It was crazy.
It's
like-
nice.
I
Them
was
mosquitoes be eating my ass up though.
I haven't seen a mosquito in 4 years. What are you talking about, man?
I was
I
shocked.
still got bumped from
This is-
I ain't been to Panama in about a few months. I still got bumped from that damn trip. I'm up there eating me some good Italian food. Next thing I know, shit.
Well,
They tore my ass up out there.
The mosquito took
What
off
part
with
of Panama were you in,
the
man?
chicken
I was in
parmesan.
Panama City. I was at the Grand Sheraton Hotel right next to that damn casino with the Sheraton Hotel where they got the convention center across the street and they got the casino downstairs.
Oh, okay.
They tore my ass up out there.
I can't speak for that
That
over
mosquito
there.
got his chicken parmesan.
Yeah, and then I went to the ATM to get $200 out the ATM. They gave it all to me in $5 bills.
Yeah, tens. Yeah, I was in the airport in Panama. They gave me 10.
Man, I don't know. You must have been over in the hood somewhere, man.
He said $5 bill.
$5 bill.
I had so many motherfucking
Nah,
$5
that's
bills. I
true.
felt like a dope man.
No, that's true though. That's true. Not $5, but $10. I was at the airport in Panama. I was at the ATM.
Yeah,
I got money out. They
You
gave
have easily
a
got
$10
pulled
bill.
over as a dealer.
Crisp though. Crisp as
$10
hell, like
bill.
brand new 10. I'm like, what? Damn, yeah, $10 bill,
Yeah.
brand new. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I barely hold in the US. I barely hold 10. You know, it was on 20, 50. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I barely hold 10. They gave me 10s, like crisp.
That's
Yeah.
good, man. You need small bills
Yeah, that's
sometimes.
good. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You complaining?
Yeah.
Now I ain't complaining. It was different. It was like a different, like, you know, in the US.
Hey, but I will tell you this: the ATMs here will only allow you to take out $250
Yeah.
At one
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
at one
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
Now here in Colombia, bro, there's one bank. It's called Banco de Bogota, but the exchange rate is horrible. You can take out, how much is it at one time? I want to say it's $1,000 you can take out at a time.
Whoa.
But they gonna hit your ass in the head. They gonna hit you in the head because the
The rates,
exchange
yeah, the
rate
rates.
is horrible. Horrible.
Yeah.
But you can take out, go to Banco de Bogota.
Yeah.
And you'll
Yeah.
see it has a max. I want to say it's 4 millones is the max you can take out at one time.
Mhm.
But the exchange rate, well, like it's 4 right now, they may give you 35.
Damn.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah, I
got hit
used
over here in
Bank of
Cartagena.
Colombia.
That happened to me in Cartagena. I forgot how much I took out. I probably took out like maybe like $700-800, and when you look at
They got a
fee,
player.
goodness, it's crazy.
Gentlemen, I gotta get back to this class work, so I'm gonna cut out early.
All right,
I still, man.
Not to
I
change the
still,
topic
baby.
though.
All right.
appreciate
See
you
you
coming
soon.
on, man. See you next time.
Definitely. I
See you
needed
next time,
a
sir.
mental break, but now I gotta get back to it. I got 2
Okay.
papers
Yeah,
to
man.
late.
Grind, man. Grind hard.
All right.
Grind hard.
All right, later, fellas.
Later.
All right. So not to change the topic from the flights, hey Markel, that was really good of you making the video, man, about the finances.
Yeah.
That is so real.
Yeah.
The situation that he discussed.
Yeah.
It's so, it took me close to 10 years to get my act together after college. It's
Oh,
that
yeah, it's rough.
and now that I'm in a shape where I am able to invest in things like that, I looked at myself and I wasted those years. If I would have saved money at that time, man, I would have been balling. I would have been easily gotten those $5,000 tickets easily.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the truth, man. We all could have been. I'm sure we've all blew money on crap that is like,
Yeah.
come on, man. You know, you
But
look back
money
on it,
management
like,
doesn't come natural to you. You have to learn that shit. It's a
My
skill.
father had to die for that. Like after his death, I realized what money is. Before that,
Yeah.
so somebody had to there has to be something serious happening to you. Then only you realize
Yeah.
what you lost. So
because you're
that
not
was
taught
bad.
anything about money, man.
Yeah.
You go through life. Nobody teaches you anything really about
Man,
finance.
I remember my early days in the Navy, man. My money didn't even last. The month was too long.
But see, I used to like guys like that. I used to like guys like that in the Navy that their money got short because I was a long shark back then.
Hey, I know.
I
Look at this.
This
This is what we have.
a payday. But shit, I wasn't spending no more than about. I was in that galley. Shit, I was in that galley.
You know they used
And
to pay.
Grant.
You know they used to pay in cash. You know, remember they used to pay in cash.
Yeah.
And what I used to notice is there was 2 lines: the line when you get paid, and the line for you to pay the loan shark.
Damn. Is it for real?
You used to
for
get
real.
paid in cash.
They used
Which
to,
year is
well,
this?
disbursement.
Which
Pay
year is
cash.
this?
Cash. You used to go down
well,
to the
he
gallery
a little bit
They would
older
pay
than
you
me.
in
When I
cash.
came in,
On the
when I
ship.
came
On
in,
the
they
ship
were
now.
doing the check. They were
On
doing
the
the check
ship.
with the Statue of Liberty on it.
Oh yeah, I remember that
Remember
too.
them
but-
checks?
Oh, I know what it was. They go. Here's what it was. They would pay you the check, but you could cash it right there. They had
Right
the
there on the spot.
Oh.
Yeah,
cash the check
Okay.
for you.
yeah.
That's what, I'm
Okay.
sorry. I missed
Because
that.
I'm like, they gave you cash. When did you get in?
Was it like right after the Civil War? or
World
something?
War II and shit.
Damn, World War One. He's getting into World War One now.
They gave you the check, and then you cashed it right there on the spot. And then the other
I
man on the
remember-
other side waiting on
Yeah,
his money
you
too.
right. Because I remember they would have them checks, and then you would have 1 year to cash it.
Yeah.
And I would have my checks in my barracks room. I have my checks stacked up. And whenever somebody wanted to borrow some money, I would take one of them checks and I cash that check and I loan that money out to them. Oh, I love you all
Look
at
at
the
that.
club. Because see, when I go to the club back in San Diego, it was so expensive. I paid the cover to get in the club, and then I paid for one drink, what they call a hurricane. They throw about 5 or 6 different drinks in it, and I
Oh,
sip
yes,
on
yes.
that
And then,
motherfucker all the time.
after that, the Navy cracked down on loan. Hey, the Navy cracked down on loan sharks and started kicking them out the army.
Damn, for real.
Okay. All right. That's why. That's why he's no
No,
longer
not
in the
the
army.
Navy, not the Navy.
He's no longer in the
Traveler's
Navy.
checks. He said traveler's
Yeah.
checks.
I heard about
Yeah.
that. I heard about that.
Travelers checks in the military.
Oh, you
Well, they
you-
look like traveler's checks, so they had the Statue of Liberty on it.
Yeah, those weren't travelers checks.
No, they're not traveler checks. Traveler checks I used to use traveler checks when I was in Japan a lot, because in Japan, when you mess with that yen, you talk about a lot of money. You know, it's a good thing Japan is a very safe place, because when I close, they call it, instead of a cost, you get the cost of living, you get your BAH for your living out of town, but they also give you some shit, they call it a MIHA. And the MIHA is about is double, just as much as your BAH that you live out of town. So on your last day when you cash out of your apartment out in town, and then you transfer to the States, they give you all that shit in yen. And man, I had so much yen. I went to the bank and got travel checks, man, because you have so much money out there.
Damn.
Markel, you see that? You were in the army, I guess, right? You were a broke ass person on the street. Like there was nothing for us. Like nobody gave a shit about us. Like this is your barracks. Leave the shit out of this. You got complaints from your drill sergeant about this shit. Nothing is here for you. Man, what the heck is this, man? Seriously, look at this. No wonder his Navy fucked up.
Who are you talking about?
Nothing. I'm talking about the poor folks over here. In the army, they don't have checks for you. You treat it like a shit. You're expandable. In the army, you're gonna get someone else will replace you. Nobody gives a shit about you.
Nobody gives a shit about you anywhere.
That's true, though.
Yeah. You just
But-
do your time. You do your time.
Yeah,
you
and
get your
that's-
cut, and then you get the fuck on.
And
That's all
guess
it's
what?
about.
And guess what? I did my time, and I'm getting my cut, and it looks real good every month.
There you go.
Yeah. Urban knows.
Yeah, because I can
man.
tell you right now, it's a whole lot of cats, man, did a lot of time, and they not getting their cut because they don't know the deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, so yeah.
Some people get emotional. I have noticed it that when it comes to filing claims, they get so emotional, they get so angry. Like, why don't they understand my condition? Like, you gotta put it on paper. You gotta prove it.
Yes.
Your words don't count
Yeah,
anything.
your words ain't meaning nothing.
You gotta instead of
exactly.
getting angry at the EBA building, you gotta put it in paper, get the paperwork, make it happen like that. It's a legal thing.
Yep.
It's very hard for them to understand. I've noticed it.
Yeah, because when I was filing my claim, I was so fucked up. I mean, they catch you at your most vulnerable point when you got to deal with them. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
And
they
a
know
lot
you
of my
ain't got
stuff
nothing.
that I filing this stuff
Yeah.
and refiling was all muscle memory, because I couldn't remember one thing to the next, and it was just a pain in the ass to deal with. You didn't want that stress, you know. I would get letters in the mail. Shit, before I even opened them, I was having anxiety attacks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before I even got
Same for me.
read them and said what the hell they were about, you know?
Yeah.
And you got to deal with these folks.
I know that it's probably hard for a lot of people to do, but in my case, man, I just did my best to take all the emotion out of it and attack what I wanted with, you know, making great decisions, writing everything out, researching, seeing what they are looking for.
Yeah,
You know, things like that. And then I put that, articulated that on paper. So when I turned all my stuff in, it was boom. They was
that's very tough to do.
They was even saying about what the doctors are looking for when they ask you what pain is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
They're not looking for you to say ouch. They looking for when they bend your neck a certain way or your arm a certain way. They looking for
they know how to catch you.
Your face.
But see, that was one of my biggest problems, the pain part, because it's like I'm in motherfucking pain every day.
Oh, every
See what I'm
morning,
saying?
every morning, every night.
So what the fuck? How you gauge this and that? Well, I'm not gauging my pain by smiley faces no more. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because today it could be this leg that's a 10.
Exactly.
So my shoulder and all that other shit, I'm not even paying attention to. You see what I'm saying? So you telling me, okay, well, point to the smiley face where this apply. I ain't even thought about that shit because this leg is fucking me up so bad. I ain't got nothing else to think about.
But they want it because that's how they put you the number. Like everything is quantified. Everything should be quantifiable.
I understand, but it's hard for me, like he said, it's hard for me to articulate. Okay, we understand. We got you on this. We know you a 10 here. Okay, what about this other shit? Well, I'm gonna have to get back with you on that because you know
that ain't hurting.
When your foot is in the bear trap, you ain't worried about the tooth thing.
No.
Yeah.
I know personally one of my army buddies who killed himself because of this.
Oh yeah.
Back and forth, and he was like, "What the fuck, man? Fuck it." I don't know what happened exactly. There was another episode that happened with him personally.
Yeah.
But then this added up on top of it.
I was telling Markel on one of the podcasts. I had a real close friend of mine retired. He had got his 100% and everything, and ended up jumping off the Coronado Bridge right there in San Diego. You know,
This fellow like shot himself, but it's just that dealing with VA is like freaking man. This is like the least careful people you deal with. Like they don't even give up.
And a lot of them are veterans. A lot of them.
That's the worst part.
Yeah.
Most of them are veterans.
But you know what I one thing I gotta say, I like the shit on the VA as much as I possibly can. But I gotta say, when I was in San Diego, I had a mental health physician. He was a Yale grad, and that man did everything for me. You know what I mean? Everything. He was doing a lot of out of the box stuff. He was prescribing me B12s and shit like that. You know what I mean? Getting my nutrition up as well. You know, not just dealing with the, you know, sit in a chair and tell me, you know, where your daddy touched you type shit. You know what I mean? You know, he was hit from all angles and shit. You know.
I'm saying.
That's crazy.
He's right though. They do ask you this. He's right about that. They do ask you this. I don't know what Markel. I don't know what they asked you, but they did. The lady did ask me this exactly the same question.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
They ain't asked me no shit like that.
No, they never.
My doctor picked me because I was the youngest veteran he wanted. Because of the name that they get to pick, they don't get to pick. They get to pick within the lot that is assigned to that clinic. So I was the youngest he wanted, and that's what he answered me. But you're right. My VA right now, I got in DC. DC VA takes care of me better than my parents could in many aspects.
That's good. That's good.
They go out of the way. They go out. They go ahead of out of the way, and they try to fix my stuff.
Yeah,
but
you know what these guys are just going
difference.
through the motions. Yeah, you know when they just going through the motions, and then you know when they actually prescribing some good remedies. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But no, but these are two different things, though. Medical care is different, and the claims is totally different.
Oh
True,
yeah.
true.
That's what I'm talking. The claim part I'm talking about. That's where that guy took himself out because of the back and forth.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
3-4 years went by, nothing happened, and they were saying that you were lying or something. And this dude went to like freaking Afghanistan, and it went through some serious problems. But
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
happens to be that. Yeah.
Yeah, our
Yeah.
government is very stressful, dude. It's just some people can't process it, right? Coming back, they got a lot of stresses already, and this just adds you just
Yeah.
add more stress to them. And it's not cool. They should know this though, man, because they can look at your file and see where you've been. They
Mhm,
know where
mhm.
you've been. They know when you've been in
Absolutely.
combat. They see all of this,
Yeah.
but they just don't give a damn. You know, their objective, honestly, is to get some people to just quit, to just leave it alone, go do something else.
It's the claim
And maybe
side
come
that,
back.
that is much more ruthless.
Yeah.
That is very ruthless about that. That's
Yeah.
careless.
And that's what Social Security did to me. SSDI. That's what they did to me, man. Because I know I'm leaving money on the table with them, but I don't want to fuck with them people no more, man.
So
I don't
are you
have
getting
nothing to do
this
with it.
SDI right now? Are you getting it?
No, when I first applied, I was 46 years old, and this before I was going in naive. I didn't know about that if you was under 50, your chances of getting that
slim.
claim approved was almost zero. You know, but I just so happen to have a sister-in-law that deals with Social Security and stuff like that, and when at the time once I got denied, like I say, they had my appointment in the office building on the second floor. It was a walk up, and I couldn't even get up to the damn appointment. So it was just so it left such a bitter taste in my mouth. Not only did it discourage me from trying to reapply or appeal it, I was like, you know what? I don't even want to look at these people.
How old are you now?
I'm 52 now.
I'd go back.
Yeah, and when I got over 50, like I say, when I learned a lot more about it, and I figured, it's the best time to go. But now, I'm over here, man, and it's like,
Hey, man, I'd go back because the 50 is a threshold. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with you that right now that's gonna get any better, and especially if
Yeah.
you're 100%. That supposedly weighs heavy with Social Security.
And plus two, I've even had another knee surgery since that time frame.
Oh man, you gotta go.
I
back,
had to get another knee surgery during fucking in the middle of the damn pandemic.
You got to go in there with your cane, man.
Yeah.
Bro, you can just
But
apply
doesn't-
online. You ain't even got to go. Just apply online.
But Markel, you said that if you don't work continuously before the year you apply, and this is what scares me as well, right? If I stop working, I have to apply for, because if you don't, the income is, the money you get is not as much as you think.
No, because
Right.
every year that goes
Yes.
by that you don't work, they add a zero. And
Yes.
your money slowly starts to go down from
That's
where
what
it
I heard. I might be wrong. Markel confirmed it, but
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
scares me as well.
Social
About
Security looks at your last 35 years. They take your highest years and then they take your lowest years. And when you don't work, you have those zeros. So say you start out at $2,000 that you're supposed to get every month. You just went 5 to 10 years, you didn't work. So those are zeros that get calculated in with that $2,000. So
Damn.
instead of 2,000, you talking 14, 1,300.
Yeah, but see,
that's
with
not-
with me, Markel, I get a retirement pension, so I don't have no states that are taxing me anymore.
Say what?
Now that I've left California, but the federal government gonna tax me for the rest of my life, I assume.
On that pension, right? But that
On that
pension
pension,
is not the same amount that you were getting when you were in the military. When
No,
they
sir.
were taxing you in the military, they were taking a lot more than
Yeah,
they
yeah.
were taking in that pension.
Yeah.
That pension helps because it's a little bit, but you're nowhere near what they were taking before over here.
Yeah,
So if
you're right.
If
Yeah.
you put very little in, that amount that you got slowly starts to dissipate and go down.
That's one thing that concerns me. So I'm gonna work till I drop, basically. 'Cause
No,
there's
don't
way.
do that, man. Don't work. till you drop.
Yeah.
'Cause you guys have like I don't know what to do. There's no hobbies I have. Like I'm what? What am I gonna do? Nothing
Travel.
I can do. So
Travel. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's what I
understand.
that's what I did. I travel, you know, I have passive income. So I learned about stocks, you know.
That's one thing I'm trying to get good at. Like
I was
investing
going to
long
school.
term.
I dropped out of my master's program, but I was going to school. I was just trying to stay busy at the time, you know.
Yeah.
Man, that's
Especially
big.
for a young guy.
Man, you can volunteer your time. You can
I'm-
teach other people, whatever.
That's true. Yeah.
There's tons you can do, bro. It's just a matter of what you want to do.
Yeah.
Once you figure out what you want to do, dive right in.
Yeah.
No, right now I'm working as a federal government employee as a technical lead. So I've been doing this for a long time, but still I don't see myself being able to, because there are days where I cannot. My neck is completely gone. Like I have C3 C4 problem. The disc got
Wow.
bulged like that, and I'm too young for it, so they can't operate on me as well. That's what the doctor said. I'm not an expert on that. So the problem is that I have to continue doing this, because if I don't, then the Social Security goes to zero. So I'm not sure how it's going to go. But that's just, I'm not concerned about it right now. I think I have to think about other things. So
Yeah.
but
Yeah, when you stop working, apply, because you know what he said is true. When you're under 50, it's tougher. But I got it at the age of 37. But I'm fucked up. I mean, I'm fucked up though.
I got mine at shit.
But I got it at the age of 37.
Okay.
it all comes down to keeping up the paperwork, right? Is it
Right.
like you have to
Right.
be really good at paperwork? Like give them a file that they cannot find a fault in.
Yeah, and you got to remember with Social Security, it's no percentage; it's hit or miss.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there's no percentage over there. You
No.
just get either completely or nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
VA. There's no
What
10%, 20%. It's all or nothing.
Either
Either get it or you don't.
their idea is either you can work or you cannot work. That's it.
Yeah.
Makes sense. You're right.
Yeah.
Either you can
There's
work
no
or
in between.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
But what about federal disability? Because that's what I'm thinking about doing down the line, like in 5-6 more years. Because right now I'm getting now stroke situation. Like I have high BP and hypertension and severe hypertension. So
Man, you need to start preparing for that now. You need to get all your evidence together, because it sounds like you got a lot of problems.
Yeah.
You
And
need to start
especially when it
working
comes to go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna tell you, you need to start working on your stuff now. Get all your ducks in a row
how?
now.
Like what do you mean by get your stuff now? Can you define, Marco?
Medical evidence. All the stuff that you're telling us about is all the stuff you should have evidence to show when you get ready to retire. You should be able to show Social Security exactly the way you explaining it. You should have medical evidence that show them the way you write it out and what you show them step by step. Okay, because I have this, I can't do these things. This is what the doctor said, so on and so forth. You explain it in a way they can understand.
Yeah.
Okay, that I agree with you. I do maintain the regular regime of medications, and it's all properly maintained. It's not in thin air. It's like I'm seeing my doctor regularly, a physical therapy and all that. So
Right.
but enough. I took the conversation away from you guys were talking
But
about.
no,
the flights.
you make a good point, especially when you talk about high blood pressure, because a lot of people look at high blood pressure just okay, the small thing to manage. But you got to realize if you get in trouble in any other health areas,
Yes,
that fucking blood
it
pressure
multiplies it. Yep.
come back
So-
and bite you right in the ass. Because like I say, even when I tried to do hernia surgery, my blood pressure was too high. They was postponing that shit, because
Holy crap, man.
any little thing from plastic surgery to major, organ transplants. If you have that high blood pressure, it's just that little thing that sits in the back. And it'll kill your ass faster than anything if you fall in some other shit. You know what I mean? So you have to be really mindful of that. And you have to, like Markel said, when you go and talk to these people, you have to express that stuff so they can make that connection. So they can put that in your medical record. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All
Even
that
if,
stuff
even
matters.
if you got to practice saying that shit 100 times.
Yeah.
Real talk. Real
Well, you
talk,
gonna
man.
understand 100 man. You fuck with
You
the
might be
VA.
like, because on the spot, you might be forgetting, but if you practice
Yeah.
what you need to say,
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it worked.
Man.
I did it.
And always communicate with your doctors. Anytime you have a new issue, tell
Oh
your
yes,
doctor.
I
Do
email my
not-
doctor always.
Do
Yeah,
not go in
everything
there.
is on paper.
Yeah, you got something wrong with your back, and you never said anything about your back for years. Then
No,
all of
no.
a sudden you can't move, but you never told them that.
Yeah,
Now
they
you got a
can't dream
fight in your
about it.
hand trying to
Yes.
explain to them, well, I've been having this back issue for a while, but you never said anything.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You got to let people know what's going on with you.
I learned
Even-
that
even-
from your videos, Markel, like almost 3 years ago. I remember you used to make those videos where you used to show the park. You used to be in the car. You used to make those videos, I think in Arizona or something.
Yes.
That's when I learned from
Yes.
him. That's when I first followed Markel, and he used to talk about those things, and that hit me like, that's the fact. There is nothing. My talking and people talking around me doesn't mean a jack shit. If it is written in the paper, it means something. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's nothing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
tangible
Yeah.
evidence.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
listen,
never gonna take your word for it. They never gonna take your word for it.
My cousin retired from the Navy back in 89 or 90. And you know, he left with a good bill of health. But the thing was, he had back surgery and all kinds of stuff, and he never said nothing until one day we were talking. He said, "Yeah, man, my back has been bothering me and all of this stuff." I say, "And you haven't gone to the VA in how many years?" I said, "What is wrong with you?" Guess what? He's right now 100% disabled.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
went out the gate. They gave him 40%, and then he kept going back under my direction. Hey, you need to keep going back.
Yeah.
And now, and he went file for Social Security and got that too.
Yeah.
He should have gave you half the money.
He should. I know, right? But you know what he does?
For real.
look at the business mind over here.
Every time he gets opportunity,
Urban,
he thanks me for it. You know?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, a bottle for Urban or something. You know what I'm saying? You get Urban a bottle or something for that.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Super excited about
turned
that.
down-
That is
know what I'm saying?
I got
But
turned
see-
down Social Security at 62 with 100% PNT. The rep said you are early retirement money, right? I said, what that's got to do with it? At 62, bro, they can't give it to you because you at retirement age.
Mhm.
You already at early retirement age, so it
Yeah.
wouldn't do you any good to even
Yeah.
apply for it at that point because
You
you
might as
gotta-
well just apply for retirement.
right. You might as well just apply for early retirement at that point because it was going to change to that anyway. No, take that back. It's going to change at 65 or what's retirement age now? 67.
67.
I think.
It depends on how old you are.
Yeah, you got to be born in certain years. I did a video
Yeah.
on this.
Yeah.
You got to be born in certain years. It's 66 and a half, and then everybody else is 67.
Wow. Somebody made a statement earlier about someone being a Gulf War veteran versus being in the Gulf War. Those are two different things. Because just
Right.
because you got a ribbon that says you was in serving during that time, don't mean
That
that you
doesn't mean-
actually went over.
That's
Correct.
right.
Well,
I never got
well,
overseas.
Well, hold on now, because you have to realize during that Gulf War shit, because I'm a Gulf War veteran too.
So am I.
But you have to
Well, I-
realize that it was
I
a lot
know
of
that.
shit that happened then that they're not acknowledging.
Right. That
You know what I mean?
That's
That's why the VA tells you, okay, if you're a Gulf War veteran, we also want to know what region did you serve in.
Wait.
Right.
Listen to what I'm saying, though. What they're saying, what I'm talking about is a Gulf War veteran versus a Gulf War era veteran.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, those are two different things.
Yeah.
Because you can be in during
Yeah.
a wartime period and
Exactly.
never went over to
Exactly.
combat
Yeah.
versus someone who actually went
Yeah.
to the Southwest Asian Theater or
in the war, yeah. In
Yeah.
Iraq.
actually, in the
In
war.
Iraq, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Because
you know everybody's going to get the ribbon.
Yes.
yeah, you're right.
You
You're right.
served
You're
during
right.
that time.
Yeah. You get the ribbon at boot camp.
Yes.
Yeah,
That
exactly. What I'm
they
saying
give
is,
it to you in boot camp.
Yeah.
The
Like
the era.
certain ribbons they're going to give you anyway, just because you're serving during that
Yeah.
period.
Right.
The era, yeah.
Because
The era.
I can tell you right now, a lot of that stuff that we know now, during that time frame at 10, 15 years after that, they weren't telling us shit. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Okay.
They went
Okay.
because we because I'm one of the guys. I was actually in the Gulf at that time. You know what I mean? But because I was on the ship, they was like, okay, well, maybe you don't qualify. And then the VA came out and said, yeah, if you was in the Persian Gulf, you
Yeah.
qualify.
So what year were you over there?
I was in there in 91.
That was
and
me.
93.
Damn.
That was me.
Damn.
Yeah.
Maybe you were getting the money from him.
I was on the
I was
USS
there
Nimitz.
too.
Maybe you were getting the money from him. He was your loan
Got
shark.
friends.
Yeah, he might have been that guy. No, I didn't
He
ever
might have
borrow
been that guy.
any money, but
Yeah, right.
yeah.
Because they pulled me out of I that's a whole other different story.
Only
But
thing
yeah,
I-
the minute I got out of A school, they took my orders to Florida and shredded that shit and said, your ass going to San Diego.
Damn.
And when I got to San Diego, they say, don't unpack your sea bag, motherfucker, because you going right to the shit. I was like, y'all bullshit. I was like, they was like, yeah, you going right out there.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, bro. That was not fun leaving where I was and going to Fort Drum, New York. That's where you flew out of. If you were Army, that's where your ass left from.
Yeah.
Fort Drum, New York.
Yeah.
And I tell you,
Mark,
I tell
got
you,
a couple friends. Yeah, I have a couple friends on 410. I'm saying 410, 4th Brigade, 10 Mountain Division, Fort Drum. I got a lot of friends out there. You know what I'm saying?
Trust and believe,
Fort
bro.
Drum.
If you were in the States, your ass came out of Fort Drum, New York. The Army. That's where you all left from. Ain't no point in saying,
410.
no, man, I was no. You came out of Fort Drum. Already know.
410.
I feel like you
I
guys
tell
had
you
the
though, after
roughest
that
time.
Gulf War, I got a lot of respect for Marines, man, and Army cats, man, because
Yeah.
we got to see the photos of they hit them cats when they was retreating out of Iraq. And I'm like, man, you got to be a special kind of motherfucker to do that. You really do.
Yeah.
What did you
Them
do in the Navy?
boys serious.
It's
Huh?
What did you do in the Navy?
I was a jet mechanic.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I was
Yeah.
a radio man. I was a radio man.
Okay.
Oh, you the
okay.
first
jet
one there.
mechanic right now is in so much
Huh?
demand in FAA right now. You can get job right now in FAA.
What's that?
I already got my FAA certificates. I got a bachelor's degree in aviation safety with a
that's also-
minor in
that is
aviation
amazing.
safety. And I
Direct
got a
GS14,
bachelor's
direct
degree in
GS14 hiring
aviation
right now.
aviation management.
Yeah.
But trust me, you don't want me on your payroll. Trust me, that's all I'm gonna tell you.
Man, that's crazy.
Look at that.
I wasn't forced to retire at 46 for nothing. Them motherfuckers said, you know what? We don't want you to do nothing else. Go and enjoy your motherfucking life.
Oh,
Damn.
man.
Because I was a true body catcher. Let me just tell you that. You know what I mean? So I was like,
Body
they like, you
catcher.
know what, get this motherfucker up out of here.
Get his ass up out of here.
See it,
How
bro.
was the supply?
Post office ain't got shit on me.
Hey, Irvin, you said you a radio man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a
that,
radio
that
man.
would be equivalent to an IT today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Ain't
20
no such
25
thing as
Bravo?
radio man no more.
Come on.
25?
Wow.
25 Bravo or something?
What, in the Army?
Yeah.
That's in
I don't
the
know what
Army.
that
That
is
would be
in the Army.
more 25 series.
Yeah, 25. Yeah, 25 series. Yes.
Yeah, more 25 series.
More
yeah.
25 series. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
We-
all IT now. That's all
Yeah.
IT.
Yeah, we had
They changed
top
it
secret
now.
clearances, everything. I saw piss test results, everything. You wouldn't believe the amount of guys just come to me and ask me what their name on the list.
Damn.
What the?
Yeah, all the results come through the Radio Shack.
I don't
Yeah.
get it. Why people take risk like this?
I have
You
no
do know it's
Because,
gonna
I
go
mean,
on your
that-
record.
It's
No,
stress,
no.
man. It's stress.
Yeah,
It's all stress.
yeah.
It's all stress.
Yeah.
No,
So,
some of
you know,
them
it's all
were just defiant, brother, and they just didn't care.
Oh,
Well,
They just
yeah,
wanted to see
yeah,
if they were gonna get caught.
Yeah.
Yes, it's both. It's urban. I was definitely in my company too in Iraq. To my company, it's called UPL, Unit Prevention Leader. I was a primary UPL. So I was pissed at my CO, my commander was like, "Hey, John Cooper, you was a 10% tomorrow or 100%. Sometimes I do 100% of the unit. I was an engineer, so it was like 180, 200 people, pretty much strong.
oh.
So I had to fucking do the whole day out for 100 people, set it out. I had secondary about the primary, so I had to set it up. And Urban, you're right, man. You guys come to me, ask me even before the test. They ask me, is it a test? I'm like, yeah, you see me standing right in front of the commander, I'm about to get a briefing. It's a fucking test.
You asked me
You know what I'm saying?
that.
I'm finna get a fucking test. It's crazy, man. And they for real, they were really so agitated and surprised or stressed about the result. I'm like, dude, it's 100%. You gotta fucking piss. Okay, you gotta jump around, exercise, do push-ups. You're gonna piss. You're gonna give me this sample of 10 milliliters, 20 milliliters, and that's it. Okay.
Now, see, you're talking about before the test even comes. I'm talking about after the test has been taken, when the results come in, you got popped. Just imagine you reading this shit and you say, "Oh my God, Markel got popped," but Markel don't know that. Man, I got to walk down the pathway and I see you coming. I want to tell you, and I can't do it.
You can't do it. Hey, Urban, tell me. It's sealed and it goes straight to commander. Urban, it's sealed and it goes straight to commander. I got it straight from the UPL like station, the head post. I was at Fort Polk at the time. Fort UPS station. I get the results. I see. She tell me, she's like, "Hey, this probably." She sent me the level. I'm like, God damn! And I get it and take it straight to commander. I can't tell anyone. Not even my first sergeant. No, I was a sergeant.
Can't tell nobody.
Nobody, but the commander is sealed. The commander in the front of the envelope. It says for commander eyes only. I get it from her. Take it straight from commander. I'm like, hey, CO, hey, captain, hey, sir, hey, his result. Like he opened. Like, God damn, motherfucker be like sergeant sometimes. Be like people you don't even expect. I'm like, God damn, man, pop for all kind of shit.
Damn. How can you be so dumb to get it on a paper like that?
People sometimes
it's strict, bro.
That's how some people relax. That's how they get their end.
Markel, this follows you through your life.
Hey,
bro, look, hey man, hey, what's his name? Hey, look. I'm not talking about. I was a okay? We deployed consistently. We either training to deploy or deployed. We were stressed. My MOS in particular, a bridge crew member. We was a bridger. There's only 5. It was.
Oh yeah, you guys were engineers, right? Yeah. Oh my God, you guys.
So you're telling me the guy so stressed until he was licking cocaine off the woman's tip.
Hey, look.
Oh my God, that is. Markel, that brings out.
Everybody ain't stressed out. Some of these motherfuckers is just rebels, man.
Yeah. Well, rebels coming from like hard background, like Markel, you don't know. It's Markel. Come on, bro. That's a young with a war peace engineers, man. Markel, you already know, bro. Fort Leonard Wood, you know, man. The engineers are the. I ain't trying to like go. You know what I'm saying, but we are. My MOS in particular was a very sought after MOS, and we was on a mission a lot, and we be called sometime within hours to do a mission in a different country, in a different city or province in Afghanistan or Iraq.
Yeah.
So we was always like this, man. Yeah, it was stressful as hell.
But let me tell you though, there. I'm gonna tell you once when you actually, and I witnessed this, when you've actually seen somebody jump off of aircraft carrier. Then you start to really realize that stress shit is real.
Oh no, the stress is real. No, I'm making light of it because I know
when you I'm not saying that stress is not
then you talk to these people, it's like the ones that do make it back on board.
It's real.
It's real. That shit is
no, but
real.
the problem with this is this.
Because when you see all that motherfucking water out there, you got to be at your shit to jump off that fucking boat. That's your only ride to the house. You jump off that motherfucker.
I done done back to back. I know what time it is.
You go.
But just imagine if you out there under all that stress, you done found out your wife cheating on you, but the ship.
Exactly.
Yeah. Facts. Exactly. It should add up.
Or you get a letter stating once they get deported, you get a letter that's stating that she done left your ass for the mailman.
And this is before the email and all that shit.
Exactly.
So you don't know all that you all in your head that whole time.
Yeah, it's true.
Bro, I couldn't imagine what it was like because the banks was fucking up veterans as well. They was taking homes, they was taking cars for no reason.
Oh yes.
They were banks out there just fucking people's lives up.
Yeah.
And they out there dealing with something else. And now Wells Fargo and all these other banks fucking people up.
Oh no,
And that's
and
why
they
they
have
came out.
hired engineers to suppress these stories now. So you don't see them every year go by. Every year goes by. Google search does not bring these things now.
No.
I heard that.
That's
They
why
kill
they
it.
came out with a law. I don't know if y'all know about
I
that
heard
law.
that.
That when you are deployed
I don't.
during a wartime situation, they were not supposed to charge you higher interest
Nothing.
rates. Matter of
Yes.
fact, they're supposed to drop.
Exactly.
Bro,
Exactly.
they screwed so many of these vets, man. It was ridiculous.
There are companies that they have hired to kill these information now.
Yep,
Otherwise,
exactly. Yeah,
back in
that's true.
2008, 2009, this was crazy high. They were taking their homes left and right. Their
Yeah.
mothers are left on this. Like West Virginia is filled with these examples. Many of these veterans went overboard abroad. They came home.
Yeah.
Their moms are living in like public housing because their house was taken off and they didn't even notify them. It's
Trust me, I got
fucked up.
stories for man, it's crazy. It's like also the phone bill too. I think almost all phone bills, definitely the major phone bills, AT&T, Verizon, whatever, Sprint. Those guys, this is supposed to be specifically from the U.S. government, okay, to pause the payments for deployed veterans on active duty.
Yes,
or
They never
deployed
did
veterans
none of
in
that.
general.
they don't.
They supposed to do that.
Yeah.
I know, but they. Oh my God, that's crazy.
Well, at least they supposed to adjust the interest rate to a certain
4%.
limit.
Yeah.
It has to go flat
That's a
4%.
law. That's a law.
That's a
law.
law.
Yeah.
It's
But
called
they
the
don't-
Soldier and Sailors Act.
Yeah,
don't.
exactly.
Very
But they
rarely
don't do
these
it.
people do 4%.
You
You
gotta
have to
ask
follow
for
that.
it. People don't know about it. See, I used
Yeah.
to
You gotta
train recruits. I used to be a boot camp instructor. I used to train recruits, and that was one thing that I used to tell them: if you got a car, or you got something that you paying interest on, you need to go over here and look at this program
Wow.
so they can reduce your interest rate. Yeah.
Yes, that is correct.
Damn, Barry, that's crazy,
At
man.
4% straight, they cannot charge you more than that legally. Period.
Wow.
On any of your loans,
Man.
like housing loan
Barry-
is different, but any of the loan, it cannot be more than 4%. Government pays the top
Barry-
fee.
Barry on post or somewhere, or it's like
Anyway,
business
Bank of
somewhere?
America needs to follow it. All the commercial banks have to follow it now.
Yeah. But
Any
hey,
bank have to follow.
what Barry is saying, thanks for posting that, Markel. But what Barry is saying right now, bro, let me tell y'all something.
It's crazy.
about
Oh,
the
yes,
fucking
that's
Navy.
good.
I spent
That's in the
25 years in the motherfucking Navy. Let me tell you,
Damn,
they
that's
should have
crazy.
been doing this shit years ago. Motherfuckers been jumping off the fucking ships for fucking years.
That's a fact. I was in there. Hey, I was in there 11 years myself now.
So what does the commander tells to the parents of the kid that just jumped?
Huh?
Damn.
What is the
Navy,
commander
man.
tells to the parent of the kids who just jumped?
They don't get and while you bullshit, the commanders,
That's fucked up.
because the commanders are some of the worst motherfuckers. Because I'm gonna tell you, it ain't all about leadership. That's first
Nah.
thing you need to know.
That's
It
true.
ain't all about leadership.
Oh my God.
Sometimes
Nah.
it's about I got the power to do what the fuck I want.
That is
And
very,
then it's
oh my
mass
God.
of leadership.
That
These
is-
motherfuckers
oh.
aren't leaders, man.
Oh
Yep.
my God.
That's true. That's
Especially-
true. That's all
That
true.
is-
Don't
oh,
get me started on this shit, bro.
Yeah,
Y'all
me too.
gonna
Look.
activate my
We had the
anthrax and
worst
everything
leaders.
else.
Blake Slate.
This shit
I'm
is
the
real.
same way. Hey, look, Blake Slate, I'm the same way, man. Look, I was in the Army, of course, so it's more, you know what I'm saying? And I've seen, my sergeant major, my command sergeant majors chew the hell out of fucking, first lieutenants or second lieutenants. Just for, 18, 19 years old, fresh out, trying to talk crazy to my sergeant major. You stupid. As an Indian, hell no, you'll get fucking parade rest as a fucking officer
Yeah.
and fucking say, yes, sergeant major. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't play no games. Like, my fucking sergeant major, battalion sergeant major, brigade sergeant major, they play no games with no lieutenants, even first lieutenant
But see,
or second lieutenant. They
Yeah.
no rank on no fucking sergeant major. man.
you absolutely right. But then, leadership
parade
ain't
rest.
all about barking off motherfucking orders. If you're dealing with an 18, 19-year-old kid that ain't never been away from home, you can destroy that fucking
exactly.
child. You see what I'm saying? You can destroy that
easy,
person with your
They weak,
leadership.
They weak.
Oh, I had
Yeah,
a couple of
you
cases
have to
like
be
that.
able. You have to be able to fucking motivate that person.
Many specialists
Yeah,
in my
even
unit
look.
were destroying their careers just because to avoid that shit because the leadership was very toxic. Very toxic. Man.
Because they think leadership is about just barking off orders and getting shit done.
It's not.
Leadership is about taking care of your fucking people that's under you.
But
Yeah,
let me
And
tell you
if-
one thing.
and
though.
if somebody's
The
stressed out,
recruits nowadays are fucked up. The
Yeah.
recruits that you get
Yeah.
nowadays, oh my God.
Yeah.
One of the worst
bet.
useless piece of shits you get.
Yeah.
They don't want to wake up in the morning. You give them a task,
bet,
they
yeah.
make a big deal
Yeah.
out of it.
And-
Anytime
and-
they
and-
do, they are in profile. It's
Yeah.
Hey,
again,
And
it's
I
messed
tell
up.
you,
Hey.
I got passed over for a lot of stripes because I jumped in front of the gun on a lot of these motherfuckers. Say no, we not gonna kick this person out because of this bullshit. And I've been at supervised position or as a senior enlisted position. I've had to go and tell Charlie Oscar, this is a good kid. He's just in a fucked up situation, and the
Yeah.
situation that he's under is created by you. You can change this shit. So don't.
Exactly.
If you got a guy that's underage drinking, that's not a problem. That's a fucking symptom, shipmate. It's a fucking symptom. And if you motherfuckers don't realize that, don't come out here and talk about you a fucking leader. You a piece of shit. You know.
You can't,
And I tell
you can't say
motherfuckers
that
like
to your
it is.
commander. You can't say that to your commander. Nah, I would not do
Well,
that.
Yeah, the fuck you can.
You can dress it up a little bit, but you gotta let
Yeah,
it go.
exactly.
Dress it up.
Yeah,
Look at this,
Barry.
Markel. Dress
Hey,
it up a little bit.
Hey, bro, like how Markel, you gonna say like oh straight. I'm glad I came up as an engineer. Markel, you probably can assess this. As an engineer, I was a sergeant. You know what I'm saying E5P. So like, every morning, before PT, which is physical, training. You know what I'm saying before PT, hour and a half running, whatever, push-ups, sit-ups. Our commander, really my first sergeant, had made all NCOs, non-commissioned officers, sergeants, E5, E7, whatever, platoon sergeants also. But E5 in particular, to check, inspect the soldiers' rooms before PT. So PT starts 6:30 in the morning. 6:30 in the morning, we start PT.
That's stressful, man.
Yeah, so look, I was an E5 promotable, E5, whatever, sergeant. All E5s in the platoon, each section or whatever platoon, had to inspect the soldiers' room before PT. You know what I'm saying? For two things. First of all, to make sure it's cleanliness and it's clean, and also to make sure they're fucking awake to come to PT formation. This was going on for like a year and a half. You know what I'm saying, so like that instilled discipline in the sergeants also. To lead or whatever, and the soldiers to get their shit prep and ready. And this would be before deployment. And our deployment ran, I think, smoother than it would have been if it wasn't for that. So I think it was good, man. Just being an engineer, I think it was kind of like infantry, real strict. It saved lives overseas for sure for us in Afghanistan. So it was a good
Discipline
thing.
does work, but I'm talking about nowadays the kids that I left with. Couple of kids who come overboard now, they are all jacked up. Even before, like after basic training, they don't want to follow orders, and you can't fix them. You cannot fix them.
Look, it's
As an
2022.
NCO, you cannot fix them.
Exactly. This is a different. Even look, the same thing you're saying. I seen that when I was getting out in 2013. I retired in 2013.
I got out
March
in
2013.
16. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I seen it then. I seen it actually transition.
I'm talking about the newer. I'm talking about the newer generation recruits.
I can only imagine now, bro.
Man.
I got it in 2013. That was damn near 10 years ago. I can only imagine now, man.
But see,
weekend generation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but see, if you're gonna wear the title as leader, you have to make that adjustment. When I first joined the Navy did not even have females integrated in the military.
Damn.
There was no females allowed on board ships.
Wow.
No females allowed on board ships. And then the Navy said, okay, we need to have females aboard ships. And it's like, okay, that's very different because you grew up in the military where it wasn't the thing. But as a leader, you need to make sure that you get your folk on point when those changes come down the pipe. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a lot of changes. And then when you get the millennials, when the millennials start joining the military, we had to kick. I think I kicked out about over 50% of the millennials because a lot of them cats was growing up. They had Ritalin and all this ADD shit medication in their record. And the military said we not gonna keep them in if they got this shit in their record.
Yeah,
exactly.
It is very prevalent. The kids that are joining nowadays army, they are so catified, like definition of cat.
Yeah. So you got these heavily medicated people when they were children coming into the military. And I've had, you know, when you're in boot camp, it's a power structure, but it's all an illusion. You know what I mean? It's not like, you know, you're killing motherfuckers in boot camp.
Mm.
But I've had on two different situations, on two different occasions, one in my command, under my command, and one somebody that I know, where recruits went completely catatonic. And if you never seen a motherfucker go completely catatonic, it is a life-altering motherfucking debacle that you deal with. It will fuck you up.
Somebody being that's serious right there, bro.
Yeah,
that's serious. Catatonic. What did you say? Catatonic?
Yeah,
completely fucking catatonic. Yeah. I didn't even know what the fuck catatonic was.
I still don't know what it is. I'm saying, explain what it is.
Oh my God.
It's when a motherfucker just locked the fuck up.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
You be like, recruit. What the fuck, recruit? That motherfucker.
I had a couple of soldiers who were like E1s. Damn. This dude was so easy to trigger to cut his wrist off. It's like a joke.
Damn.
But
what
see,
the fuck?
but see,
like,
but another thing, Warrior, what the recruiters were doing, the recruiters were telling these young kids, don't tell the military
hide
that
information.
You used to be.
I never did that in my life.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I didn't lie to nobody.
On that shit.
Don't be trying to put that shit on me.
Nah.
Hey, guess what?
It's coming to Panama. It's coming to Panama.
When they come into the Terror Dome, God damn it, that's all your shit.
One of the first things I did, I tell all the applicants to be totally honest with me. I need to know everything. Have you ever?
Yeah.
Not if. When did you ever smoke weed? Because I know you smoke weed, right?
Yeah.
So as far as what kind of conditions you got, because it's all going to come out in the wash anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all going to come out. So you may as well tell me the truth right now.
You were a recruiter? You were a recruiter, Urban?
Yes, 16 years.
God,
man.
Imagine the lives you have destroyed.
Imagine the ones I've improved.
Bro.
You know how many letters I gotten while I was on recruiting duty? The kids thanking me for putting them in the position that you're in.
Oh yeah.
My cousin was
I had one guy from Georgia.
That's a life
joined the army
career.
because he had no place to stay. No place to stay. Like he had no house. That's the reason he joined the army. That's for real. Like that's.
And I never lied to anybody. Anything an applicant asks me, I'm going to tell them the truth. And I told
and I'm gonna tell you,
it's not
that's the
it's not if you're going to deploy. It's when.
Yeah.
So you're dealing with me. I'm telling you right now, you're going to deploy.
And I'm gonna tell you,
you need to get it out here right now.
One thing I always tell all recruiters, man, don't lie to these fucking kids, because I had one of my recruits died. One of my recruits died on me. So it's about 3:00 in the morning, and I get a motherfucking call from Charlie Oscar saying, hey, this is a 50-50 chance you got a recruit that's gonna make it. I started ironing my uniform as soon as I got off the phone. And 2 hours later, he called. Oh yeah, he didn't make it. And all the, you have to go through all these folks shit. You got to go through their personal effects because you got to once the coroner and bombs and stuff like that, you got to transport that body to their house. And I just happened to be a Keiko at also. It was my recruit and I was a Keiko. But see, when you going through all this shit, most of his letters was to his new wife talking about how his recruiter fucked him on getting him an extra strike. You know what I mean?
Man,
because he was supposed that he did all the qualifications to get promoted from E1 to E2.
Yeah, PT.
So now he's
PT,
trashing his recruiter. It is letters. It is unauthorized letter writing. He's supposed to be taking notes from school, but in school he write how fucked up, write unauthorized letters to his girlfriend talking about how his recruiter fucked him over. So now
it's not always
I got to make the decision. Yeah, I got to make the decision because I'm getting ready to take his body back home where his recruiter is still fucking working. So now I got to make the decision. Okay, do I disclose this letter? Do I give it? You know what I mean? This is a letter he had to mail to his wife yet. And I don't know how much information that he sent his wife. So do I get his letter to the wife, or do I keep that shit and cover it the fuck up? You see what I'm saying? So what I did, I did both. I gave the letter to the wife, and then I told the recruiter, I pulled him to the side when we was at the funeral. I pulled him to the side and I said, "Hey man, this is what this guy thought about you, you know." And it's fucked up all around. And then at the time I was pushing boots, I had a buddy that I served with in my first command that was a recruiter. Because they back in the day, I don't know if you did this, they used to do the back to boot camp for recruiters. You remember that program, back to boot camp, where they would send a whole group of recruiters to boot camp to see how, you know, how the other side was. Because two things you do when you kick a recruit out of boot camp. You give him a phone call to his parents, and you give him a phone call to his recruiter.
Yeah.
And when you talk to the recruiter, it's like, okay, hey. And the recruiter's always like, damn, man, damn. You know, and it's like, motherfucker, come on. You knew this motherfucker was garbage. You thought you could slide it through. But when you get these motherfuckers in that boot camp, let me tell you, we stripped their ass down to bare bones. We had people admit to murder as teenagers.
Damn.
Yeah, so it was a cat It's a cat said him and his uncle killed the guy when he was 16. In boot camp. We stripped them motherfuckers down mentally, bro. So a lot of shit ain't gonna get through. Now, some shit gonna get through, you know. I smoked marijuana in high school. Them motherfuckers, they didn't get me on that. But I had a guy with a 99 AFQT tell a motherfucker that him and his girlfriend smoked weed together when they was 14, and he lost his classification. And the first thing I was like, motherfucker, why would you tell them that you smoke weed at 14? How the fuck they gonna figure out that you smoke weed at 14? You stupid motherfucker. So now I'm down in the classification saying, hey, this guy got a 99 AFQT. I do not want him to be a fucking bosun mate chipping paint on a goddamn aircraft carrier in the middle of no goddamn where. We need to find him a goddamn job. But because he said something fucked up, he fucked his whole career because he's gonna be in the submarine program. And you know, submarine program is awesome. And I say he's not gonna go from being in the submarine program to chipping paint on the fucking boat. That's not gonna happen. Not under my watch. So let's find him something that he can fucking do with his newfound fucking history of smoking weed at 14 fucking years old.
Damn, dude.
I did the least amount of time. I only did one term. I was a supplier. Everybody hated me, and everybody loved me. They used to call me supply bitch. Everybody hated me.
Damn.
When I got in, the situation was so bad. I was engineer before I got in, right? So I was not a citizen before I joined the army. So army is the only place that has balls and money and lawyers to make a person like me citizen in 3 weeks. I became citizen in the basic training.
Baby.
Army is the only thing that has such a big machinery that can hire a lawyer, fly the lawyer to Fort Jackson in the middle of basic training when we were in the middle of doing the FTX, pulled me on the side, did all the constitutional thing, asked the questions in front of the flag, you raise your hand and blah, blah, blah. You become citizen. Air Force, Navy, Marine Corps, no money. They're fancy and shit, but they don't have money to do that. I'm not joking. I wanted to join Air Force. I was 92. I scored 92 because I was overqualified. I already had an engineering degree. So what do you expect? So when I became a supply, I was able to do things because this is not so rocket science. But people still hated me because when I used to give them the bill hand receipt that you took this 3 years ago, you got to pay the money back. There was a time where I was scared that this sergeant might shoot me. So I told my commander to give him the bill. I didn't want to get shot in face, man. You never know. $8,000? Are you kidding me? He broke the X-ray
Man, look.
machine. He didn't get it
Man,
fixed.
look.
So what am I going to do? So that's the type of situation I was in. But I didn't see any fancy. My room was the place where everybody used to come to cry. Like these guys who were E5 coming to my supply room saying that, Meena, do you have anything to eat? I was like, yeah, I have MREs. Man, I got nothing left. That bitch took me to the port again.
That's everybody's best friend.
No, but the thing is, they
Urban,
used to enter this.
Urban. You're exactly right. Urban. So cooks and as far as the army goes,
You're right.
Cooks and supply is my best friend. Anyone's friend in the army. Everybody know that.
I took care of my unit. And I'm not trying to cheese myself. That's the reality. I was such a fucked up soldier. I failed every single thing shooting range. I used to score 19. I'm not kidding. My commander used to make the 19-21. So he used to keep me with him. He made it 19. Like I know he's gonna fail. This shit is he's jacked up. So he used to make it 21, bare minimum. Like cut it off, 21. He passed. Okay, go.
Damn.
Bare minimum on the running.
A clean slate.
Bare minimum on running. I'm not kidding. I was the worst soldier ever. Oh my god. Always used to be late to PT. Always having trouble in the formation. Headgear is not there. I'm still walking outside. Like what the fuck? Who the fuck hired him? But then when it comes to box, I was doing good.
As far as the army goes, like as far as the army unit, as an engineer unit, as a sergeant, I can say the supply sergeant and just the unit cook is my best friend, man.
When I was in the Navy, your best friend was the cooks and the storekeepers. And the storekeepers. The storekeepers ran the barbershop. The storekeepers, they got your uniforms clean, all kinds of shit.
Man. I'm not
like supply in the army. Supply.
I had this E6.
Supply was number one.
From Puerto Rico, Sergeant Rodriguez. He literally cried in front of me. So when we came back from FTX, his boots were toned up, right? As a supply sergeant, you get $500 every FTX exercise to spend on the soldiers' wear and tear. No other supply sergeant ever did that before. You have to do the paperwork for it, and you have to get your commander to sign that paper off, right? So there is a paperwork needed for it because you have to show that this $500 is going to go to wear and tear in your unit. Nothing wears tear in Humvee. It's like in the Seattle. What's gonna be bad, right? So his shoes were toned off and his uniform. And it's the middle of the year. He's not going to get the money. You get the money in the beginning or at the end of the year somehow, right? For the uniform. I passed his $300. He literally cried. Like nobody had done this. Like I haven't given you any medals yet. This is not a medal. This is just like a $300 voucher.
But I tell you, the first time I realized how important the supply was in the army. Yeah, I went to a DFAC. In Albania, where they had the Albania war, that shit.
The Bosnia,
the Bosnia war.
Yeah.
We went. They flew us into Albania, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing in Albania?
Yeah,
we went to army. We went to army DFAC, and they had everything from Christmas turkey to damn Soylent Green in that motherfucker. Exactly, I was like, man. Damn, look, I see why these motherfuckers in the army so damn big. Look, these motherfuckers eat good out here.
Blank slate.
Hold up now. You and I both know the Navy don't do no real PT now. Come on now.
No, they don't do. But see, that's why the Navy's fat. The Navy fat because we don't run.
Yeah, that's true.
It ain't
what are you gonna do? You're gonna run off the shit.
Them army cats run like a motherfucker. They eat they ass. They feed them boys.
Yeah,
you ain't out of here.
You ain't lying.
I'm telling you, supply can make or break the unit. I never liked when my unit went to the FTX. I always did I busted my ass to bribe the DFAC with CDs, all these green diaries. These sergeants wanted these, right? So I used to always bribe them so my unit gets one hot meal in the field exercise.
But see,
a supply sergeant can make or break a morale of the unit.
But see, the job that I had, we wasn't allowed to rely on the supply system to get us the parts that we needed. So we had our own expediters, And so if we go to supply and order a part, because on the aircraft carrier, if you don't have enough engines, and I've been in this situation several times, on the aircraft carrier, if you don't have enough engines for the airplanes to fly, you change the entire mission of that ship.
Exactly.
That you got. I don't know who the CO got to call, or the admiral, or the fleet admiral. I don't know who they got to call, the president or the vice president, or whoever the fuck. But you got to call and tell somebody, hey, we can't do our fucking mission because of A, B, and C.
Hey, Clean Slate, let me ask you a question.
My name is not Clean Slate.
Okay. Blank slate.
I know you ain't got your glasses on, but goddamn.
Hey, wait a minute. Ain't Blank and Clean the
I
same
slate
thing?
dirty than a motherfucker right now.
Blake and Clean, they're the same thing, bro.
It's still the same thing.
They're the same thing.
Yeah, my question was back in 91, 92, were you on an aircraft carrier then? And if so, do you remember the 2-star or 1-star admiral that flew above, that was on that aircraft carrier?
Okay, well, goddamn it, let me do this. I was on the aircraft carrier in 91.
I was with rear,
and I got the cruise book. I got the cruise book, so I can tell you who the 2-star is on that motherfucker.
When I was out there, I was with Admiral. I used to work.
Look at these Navy guys. How fancy. You got jack shit. You got DD-14 and that's it. Get the fuck out of here and that's it. Don't turn
Army, get your shit and go. Back your shit up, get out.
And they make you suffer. You still gotta go to CICF. That shit, they make you wash your dirtiest of the uniforms. They wanted to make it look new, even though they gave you the dirtiest one. You know what I'm talking about, right? When you return your equipment back.
Warrior.
The reason why I asked him that, because I worked for a 2-star admiral during that same period when we was over in 90 and 91. That's why I was asking what aircraft carrier he was on. He was on the Nimitz.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cooper, you had something to say?
I'll get that information to you. I'm looking through the book right now. I see his face, but I don't see his name.
Yeah, Warrior. You true, man, about for the supply, man. Like, supply really does, change the mood of the unit or whatever, good and bad. Because look, our unit, I was an engineer, and our unit, again, we was a special unit. I was a bridger. I was a common engineer, but we specialized in bridging. So we'll blow a bridge up and then build it again, type shit, over it, type shit. So we was real, so our supply had unlimited funds. We literally had our XO.
I could order tank rounds, and I was in the medical unit.
Yeah, exactly. Anything.
I could order tank rounds. That's so fucked up. I still don't get it.
No. It's for deployment, so it's unlimited funds. Our unit had unlimited funds. Our XO said, "Hey, so we need for you guys, man." I'm like, "Hey, XO just order us for fucking ACOG, some scope supply around. We got engineers. Yeah, ACOG. We got all types."
You know, I used to get these Gerber knives, right? I used to distribute to every soldier. You're not even in my unit. Come here, take this. I don't even know you. Come here. I like your face. Take this. Yeah, go ahead. I was like that. And used to get so much supply because I was an AMTO unit.
The funds was literally unlimited. He just asked us what we want.
Yeah.
Like, okay, just fucking start picking stuff out of them catalog book, big ass, thick ass catalog book.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't envy Howard's job though, bro. Engineering, I've been in engineering. Man, when you building them Bay Bridges and then you ride on them and them Humvees, them Kim Light. Howard, did you do that?
The Kim Light, yes, sir.
His name.
Hey, Howard, you basically got those trucks, and they dropped those bays.
I was with Admiral Unruh.
You got to practice driving across the damn bays.
Admiral Unruh. He was over at Coronado.
Markel. That's what my job was, a boat operator in that unit. It's a 6-foot bridge. I'm saying CBT. That's my job. I'm saying I was a British crew member. It was a 21 Charlie or 12 Charlie.
I bet you
21 Charlie.
guys would have hated me. I was such a bad soldier. If you would have told me to lift something, I would have been like, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Like I cannot. Like there is no way I'm gonna lift anything.
Hey, one.
Soldiers used to
You
come
must
to my
have-
unit to do extra work so they can get. Like I used to
smoke.
get these laptop bags, right?
Oh,
Every once in a while. I used to
smoke,
like. I don't even know
smoke,
you.
bro.
Take this. Go away. And that was the case. Go ahead, Howard.
Hey, Urban. He said it's out of Washington, the Nemesis.
Yeah.
The
Out
Nimitz.
of Washington State.
Oh, the
Okay.
Nemesis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was stationed in Bremerton at one time.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah. I remember them
That's
Brimelos out there.
Yeah, I do too. Bunch of fat white girls, man.
oh yes. Holy crap, man. That is Seattle has this weird couples, right? The guy is always skinny. And the girl is like almost 5 times of the guy. Something is weird going on. I just still don't get it. Like, how do you get off? Like, really? I don't get it. Like, you walk around in the Tacoma and Seattle, like Harbor, you will see these couples. It's so common. Something is going on in that place. And the girl is always white. And the guy is like either always white.
Big, doughy, fat motherfucker.
All right. We're getting in the wrong direction. But anyway,
Howard, I know what you're talking about with your job and them 12 Charlies. Yeah,
Man,
I was out there.
man. That was Markel, full battle rattle, man. We do, just rat team mission. But we'll stay at full battle rattle, 12 hours, 12 on, 12 off. Okay, we in Iraq. I'm saying across the Euphrates River, the Euphrates in Iraq. We'll cross these guys and Marines. We had a 6-month mission.
Hey,
Across Marines. Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Oh no, I was just telling Blank Slate. I was with Commander Carrier Group 1.
Yes, sir.
That was out of Coronado. That's where we was with.
Okay.
We used to go from
all these cats were out of Bremerton, Washington.
Yeah, we was out of Coronado.
North Island.
Used to go from carrier to carrier to carrier. And that's how we made up our sea time.
Oh, you know what? We kicked around some of the same saying for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
We kicked around the same saying. Yeah. We didn't even, matter of fact, if you worked for the Admiral, you didn't have a curfew when we was in the Philippines. Remember when they was dragging them people through the streets in the Philippines, those Americans? Remember that?
Man.
That was
now,
in 91.
I went to the Philippines in 91.
I was there in 91.
Okay. Yeah, we definitely kicked around some of the same
What happened was they put out a message, and this is no lie, I swear. They put out a message that all Americans need to be on guard, especially white Americans.
Damn.
Yeah, because what had happened was some white boys had gone through some of the villages and had burned down houses and all this stuff.
In 91?
They were skull dragging people through the street in the Philippines.
What? Shit.
This was in 91. I remember that. When we was at muster one morning, we call it muster in the Navy.
Yeah, it is
formation. One of the radio men said, "Well, why I got to worry about it? Hell, they ain't looking for me."
Well, when I went to the Philippines in 91, I was my senior enlisted and all the maintenance chiefs and all that stuff. They took me under their arms and they took me to the jungle. They say this is where all the black folk go when they go to the Philippines.
Oh that's where we used to go to the haircuts and everything.
Yeah, so we was out there. We was out there eating fried pork chops and chicken.
You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
We was in the jungle.
Damn.
Listen, man, I was getting a haircut in the jungle, and all the lights went out, and this dude lit a candle and cut my hair. And it was the best I had hair to that day.
Damn.
And you know how he did my line? Let me tell you something. He didn't do my line with a razor. He did my line with scissors.
Wow.
Damn.
What? This was in the
Some guys are good. Some people are good.
Yeah, so
Bro.
I wasn't with my first trip to the Philippines. I wasn't around no white people at all. I was around Filipinos and black people.
And black people.
Yeah.
I've been to the Philippines probably six or seven. Every time we did a Westpac, you hit the Philippines going and coming.
Yeah.
You hit them going and coming. So I've been there 6 times, to include Thailand and you know a couple other places.
These
over
guys
there.
had fun.
Thailand, Singapore,
see Markel?
Bali,
Yeah,
Dubai, Bahrain.
My
all that
ass
shit.
in the middle of the freaking jungle fixing the MRE boxes so my soldiers can eat something. That's the life I'd be living. I don't know what you guys
Yeah,
did.
good, man.
Yeah.
we was
And
Hayes
I was
Gray
not
on the
even
way,
lifting the
baby.
MRE
Hayes
boxes
Gray on
because
the
I
way.
was too lazy. So,
Hey, Warrior, fucking Army Strong, Warrior, fucking Army Strong.
no, I had soldiers.
Hey,
who come
hey,
and help me
Markel.
because they used to get free
Let
stuff. so they
Jay
always help
Love
me.
know. I was in Yokosuka before they allowed nukes and after the first nuke got there.
Damn.
Oh.
The first nuke was
Hey.
the G-Dub, the George Washington.
Hey.
That was the first nuke
So,
to get to Yokosuka.
Mark, Mark. So just imagine, you know, one company, our company just deployed until I got, I'm saying, or Iraq. I've been in both, you know what I'm saying? So just say Afghanistan. During rainy season, those bridges, them fucking, you know, Afghan built bridges, wash the fuck out during rainy season. Them motherfuckers will wash out within 2 weeks. So those guys, hey, it should come from the top from us. It should come 3-star, 4-star general. Hey, we need this built today, tomorrow. It's immediately we're contacting. I see our contacting immediately. You get down from us. We, you know, our platoon start get stuff. We, you know, we schedule a mission. We fly out the same night, type shit. To pretty much go down there, access the bridge. Sometimes blow the bridge in real time. Blow the bridge up. You know what I'm saying? And build a bridge is a fixed bridge. You know what I'm saying? So we built a fixed bridge, like a real bridge, a fixed bridge, a maybe Johnson bridge. Okay. That was one part of our mission. And then Markel was saying earlier about the float part of our mission. It's the float people across a waterfront, a river or whatever, you know, to side to float in the sense. So, you know, our company, which is a company in one country, deployed and was doing both missions pretty much simultaneously in 12 months. You know what I'm saying? So we was always busy. There was no type of.
You see the difference? You see the guys, Navy guys, you see the difference? They're busting our ass over here building the bridges that are going to go out in like 6 months. These guys are going to freaking like Philippines to Thailand.
Hey,
I was
Warrior.
there. Yeah, I got a nice haircut in the middle of the night.
Hey, Warrior.
No, yeah.
Hey, Warrior, I have a disclaimer, though. I have a disclaimer. What I did, 10 years active duty in the Navy with one of those, with a year being, reserves. So I did 11 years in the Navy. But I did 16 and a half years and retired from the Army.
Damn. Hold on.
And I was surface warfare, all that stuff in the Navy.
Oh.
So just put that out there.
Okay.
Just in case anybody gives a shit.
Still, nobody can beat my laziness. My commander said to me that you're the worst Indian who ever done that.
Damn.
It's like, what do you mean by certain? Like, he's having funny.
Hell no.
Like,
yes, man.
Why do you hate physical work so much? Like, I don't know. It's just not my thing. Like, I can't express myself. It's hard to express.
Look, Marquette, all you got from different. It don't matter what branch you're. Even the Coast Guard. Every branch had or have a certain part to play in the whole fight. You know what I'm saying? So every branch.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah. It's all cool, man. Yeah, every branch, you know, certain.
But you know what, though,
Force,
man. But you know what? It's funny. It's funny how different the services are, man.
Yeah,
this is fucking hilarious because like Urban Globetrotter said, there's no way in hell I could go from 11 years in the Navy and then join the Army. Because when I got to my 5th year in the Navy, I knew for a fact there's no way in hell I would fuck with the Army cats. And I spent the year in Kuwait City, stationed in Camp Arab John.
Camp
Virginia. And I was
A
like,
year? Damn.
y'all, yeah, a whole year. I was like, y'all motherfuckers crazy, man.
Bro.
Yeah,
Y'all
but
motherfuckers
Bro,
over
get
there.
out. Hey, Slate. Hey, look. Look, Korea. You mean I don't know about Air John, but like, bro, Korea. I think Humphrey, whatever I was saying. Korea is the hottest place I've ever been in my life. I mean, not Korea. Kuwait.
Yeah.
It was the hottest place I've ever been in my life. At nighttime, it's 105 degrees at night.
No. Kuwait
Bro.
got so motherfucking hot. We didn't even come
That shit's
outside.
different, bro.
We didn't even
Nah,
come outside.
dude.
It's different. Yeah,
I
Kuwait.
heard-
I got
Damn,
a
sandstorm.
photograph somewhere.
Nah,
I got
bro.
a
When the
photograph
guys
somewhere
went there,
where it's 120
you didn't have to boil the water for tea.
120 degrees.
Put the
Kuwait,
water
too.
outside and
Yeah,
put the tea
yeah,
back
yeah,
in.
120, yeah, easy. Yeah.
You know, it's easy.
It's-
It's easy. I guess
it's
it's easy for
different,
me
bro.
to hear somebody say what they will or will not do. But
That
in my
shit is hot,
case,
dog.
I was done with the Navy. It wasn't like I left the Navy and went straight into the Army. I was already out for 2-3 years before
Okay.
I even
Okay.
went back into the service. I'm sitting on my
Okay, yeah.
ass. I had already served 10 years federal time. I'm sitting at my regular job.
Yeah.
I'm saying, man, I don't
Yeah.
want to throw these 10 years away. I could just go back and do 10 more and start collecting my check, right?
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
Yeah, so that's what happened. So what happened was I was going to come back in the Navy. I was going to come back in the Navy, but they wasn't giving me what I was looking for.
They knew
Yeah.
you by
So
that
I was
time.
working at the MEPS. I was in the Navy Reserve, so I was working at the MEPS in downtown Philadelphia, and I met an Army commander, and we got to talking. I was standing there talking to him in my Navy uniform. I was an E5 at the time, and he said, "Well, what do you want to do?" He said, "Well, we got that program. You can do that for us." And I said, "Well, okay. Well, let's see if I can do this." So I went into the Army as a regular reserve soldier. Then I switched over right after into the AGR program.
Now, don't get me wrong. You're not the first person that I met.
Oh,
that
no,
was
but I
also
met
Army has a
plenty of-
very low
It's a
standard of
lot
accepting
of
anyone.
them. It's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them
Yeah.
that have been in
Army,
the
Army
branch.
takes all kinds. Everybody
but
can
for
just
me
walk
personally-
They all do it. They all do it.
For me personally, because that 1 year I spent in Kuwait was the most interaction that I had with the Army. And I gotta tell you,
Oh, yeah.
we fought them motherfuckers for all 365 days. We fought the shit out
Yo,
of them.
hey,
Because in Camp Virginia, before they shut Camp Virginia down, we had our own annexes, you know. And they was like, wait a minute, what the fuck you got? You got E5s and E4s got their own little annexes. We
straight
like,
pot. Straight pot.
yeah, we like, yeah, motherfucker. This the day. We got our own pot of money. We got our own pot of money. We got our own 05. We got our own 06s. We got our own E7s. Y'all can't tell us shit.
Hey, Blank Slate.
They had McDonald's.
Blank
They had
Slate.
McDonald's, Burger
Yeah.
King.
Blank Slate. I'm gonna say this. It was a hell of an adjustment now.
Oh,
You see this? You see this?
Oh,
We
shit,
took this guy. Army
That's how
accepted
y'all
him,
do it?
right? Even though we knew the faults, right? All the faults, and he had to adjust. Think about it.
Yeah, it was a hell of an adjustment, man.
Now it's the Army that had to
It
adjust.
wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I mean,
no. It wasn't that
No.
bad because you was in it. It wasn't that bad because you was in it. I never was in it. Trust me, it's fucking
No, Army.
Because
So in my
you
life,
know what the
in
Army called
US
Camp Arab John in Kuwait City? You know what the Army called Camp Arab John? They call it Camp Arab Jail. Because they couldn't get off the fucking base.
Yeah.
You needed an 05 or above to sign you off base, or E7 to sign you off. I mean E9 to sign you off base.
Oh.
Shit, I was out of town eating my motherfucking hummus and Baba Kazoo every goddamn day.
let me ask you this.
I'm
Have
like,
you ever
fuck
been
the
to-
Army. Y'all
Wait a minute. Have you ever been to Diego Garcia?
No, sir.
Okay. Diego Garcia is a Navy base out in the fucking middle of the Indian Ocean with a population of about 200 or 300 people. This is
I've
a
heard
Navy
of
base.
it, but I
You
never wanted
cannot
to go
leave
there.
that motherfucker.
What are you gonna do? You already know
That's
everything.
200 people.
Don't take my word for it. Look it up.
200 people. Damn.
No, but for real
I've
though,
heard of it.
in my life, there are only two decisions that I did that made my life. One is joining the Army. Second, marrying the girl I'm with. That's it.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm being frank. I'm being honest. I am such a lazy guy that army took me and made a person out of me. Or else I was, oh my God, you don't even know. It was,
Well, the Army, I would say this, the Army, during the time I was recruiting, especially during conflicts with other parts of the world,
Yeah.
the Army would reach out to these certain communities that they needed.
Yeah.
And that was these giving people an opportunity at citizenship. So if you spoke a certain language, like if you spoke Farsi or something like that,
that's the language I got in. So I speak Hindi.
to the Army
I'm from
and
India.
citizenship right away.
So I speak Hindi and Punjabi, so I got in that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I recruited some people from those.
That is the best decision of my life.
Yeah, Army except Farsi.
I would, if I have to live my life again, 10,000 times, 10,000 times I'll pick Army.
Wow.
Each single day.
Yeah.
Well, they were the only
Army-
branch of service that offered those programs. That was the only branch of service that actually
It's still,
offered that
Navy tried it, they failed it. I found out about it later on. The bill went to the Senate. It's the Congress that approved it because it takes money because they have to do an investigation on it. None of the service have balls to actually do the paperwork. Only Army comes on top.
Yeah, but Urban, you said Farsi, that was big in Afghanistan for us.
Yes.
Man. As a translator for us.
They paid me $600 tax free.
That shit
My
was
sergeant
great, bro.
used to be jealous of me. Like, how can
But
you
see,
make more than me?
but see,
It was like my
that's what make the U.S. militaries so great than
Yes.
any other military in the world, man. Because they will outsource some shit. You know what I mean?
That is
Yeah,
true.
right.
If there's something that we need, they know.
But you know who fucked it up? The
Who is that?
Chinese dude who got hired. He started sharing this single scope background investigation as SSBI information about the new recruits. He started sharing that back. He was claiming that.
That I'm gonna tell you something. That's not new. That's not new.
Yeah,
because
that's not new.
Whenever you
derailed it, right?
whenever you fuck with the Chinese, you
Yeah.
know it's gonna be some other shit.
It
I'm
is
gonna tell
gonna-
you.
yes.
When I was stationed in Japan, and I had two Chinese guys in the Navy that worked under me, and motherfucker called me and say, "Okay, who's making these phone calls to China?" And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about? I didn't know you could make a phone call to China." and I had a guy that worked under me that was calling his girlfriend in fucking China.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I got two Chinese guys on my staff. It's got to be one of them because ain't no motherfuckers from Los Angeles or Philadelphia calling China. I'm pretty sure of that.
Yeah.
So because of this program being like
the profiling, but I'm pretty sure that you can narrow it down to two motherfuckers.
yes,
Yeah.
if this guy who got hired and then
And
he
sure
got in the
shit, they
news,
brought him in.
and the Congress
He
got over it,
showed them how he hacked the phone to fucking call China and talk to his girlfriend.
hacking it actually, I think it's a federal felony.
That's a federal
Well, it
offense.
wasn't really hacking. It was just it was an avenue that nobody knew about.
Okay, he wasn't using a government phone to do it, was it?
Oh no, he was using the government fucking phone to do it.
I think that's pretty damn
Wow.
He was
illegal.
using
That's
the government
messed
phone
Wow,
because
That is messed up
every
thing.
month you get the bill, even though you don't have to pay
Oh,
it.
that's
You get
illegal
the
like a
bill
motherfucker
of
right
your
there.
phone call that you made.
The bill.
Oh, no,
yeah.
that's-
And most people call,
allow-
you know, I was calling the states, you know, when you get that, when you get that,
I
when you get that cell phone, you get to call the states and, for free and all that shit. But then when China popped up, it was a problem.
Hell yeah.
Call
Shit, who the fuck
No,
is
so
China?
this guy did this. After this, it got in the news. It went to the Congress. Senate, Mark Rubio was actually fighting against it, saying that no, we need more of these people. But then it got killed, and President Obama was not able to sign it again. But this was the best thing for a kid like me. I'm not kidding. That for a person like me who really loves America, who really understands the difference, how fucked up we got outside America, and everybody complains about America. They don't know how
Bro.
fucked up you got outside.
Yo,
But you got to realize
Tell
the reason people.
man.
hey, I had a good friend, man. He was actually Ethiopian, but he spent time as a refugee in the Sudan. Now imagine this shit. He spent all of his childlike life in the Sudan. He
Think
came
about
to
it.
the United States. Guess what? He came in under that same program you came because
Yeah.
he spoke Arabic fluently.
Yes.
I was gonna say, yeah.
They had him, man. They was sending this dude on all kinds of missions. He was doing interviews in Afghanistan. He was,
Hey,
you know, all kinds of
hey,
shit.
Eric, I'm gonna say this right now. I mean, I don't want to get so far, and I won't go too far. Never on a broadcast, but I'm sorry. He definitely in some kind of special forces in the army. I'm sorry. If he was in the army, he was in some kind of definitely special forces.
Now,
What it
they
was,
looked at me.
yeah,
They looked at me and they said, like, "What can
He
you do?"
was
I said,
actually-
"I can
he was-
read papers."
I'm sorry.
It's like, you're
He
jack
was-
shit. Get in
he
the
was
medical unit.
actually-
That's it.
He
They
was
looked at
actually
me and they
an
were like,
Army reservist.
"Can you translate some language?" I said, "Yes, I can translate."
yeah.
He
But
was
then
in the
they gave
reserve,
me-
but
they
they would
told me to
bring
do
him
the test.
on to active duty. He would
Uh-huh.
come on to active duty. You know, in the reserve, they can bring you
Yeah,
on for certain
sure.
periods of time. They
For
would
sure,
bring him in
for
for
sure,
certain periods of time, and they would
Yeah.
deploy him overseas to have.
Oh, they tried deploying me. They couldn't. They tried deploying me. They couldn't. I
Look,
failed the
yeah.
failed the run time heavily. They said that he needs to do the PT test again. How the fuck is he the basic training?
Yeah,
No, I was not even.
Yeah,
There was no green beret in me. Nah, I couldn't have done that.
for SF and stuff. Yeah, but like Irving, you said earlier about Farsi. Like the Army and military has a different. If you're fluent in a different language, and definitely if that language is specific to the geographical location of any conflict, you're golden.
No,
Yes, golden.
no, Cooper.
Hey, look.
I speak Urdu. That's right, smack dab
Okay.
Pakistani. They
Urdu.
tried to put me through the paperwork, but once
Okay.
they did the physical test on me, they knew
Yeah,
this guy
PT,
jack shit.
Hey, I've been to Pakistan, by the way, with the Navy.
Yeah,
Damn.
okay, that's
Damn,
good.
you been in Pakistan? Damn.
Yeah, I was in Karachi. Pakistan. Man,
So
them
no,
motherfuckers-
not everybody, Cooper. To add
Man,
to
they
that,
were-
not everybody qualified for that program because I'm an example of it. They threw me in the medical
Yeah,
unit.
PT is big. Yeah, look. It's language, intelligence, and PT as far as special forces and things like that.
Yeah.
And a couple of other things.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't got PT, they won't.
No, but after that, look at my career after that. I got out of the army.
Mhm.
I got hired by the Air
Yeah.
Force as civilian.
Yeah.
Then I worked at the White House as an IT specialist for 3 years.
Damn, yeah.
Right now,
Okay.
I work at a USPTO, which is a
Okay.
patent and trademark office, as a technical lead. So my life
Okay.
is nothing without the army. If you take
Yeah,
out
exactly.
army, there is nothing. I'm just a
Wow.
regular dude, like owning
Wow.
a 7-Eleven or Dunkin' Donut.
He said just owning a 7-Eleven. No, he didn't.
Dude, that is my dream. I'm not kidding. It's in my blood. I
Wow.
cannot shake it off. I have to
Wow,
own a
that's crazy.
7-Eleven. There's no fucking way. I have to own
Hey,
it.
no, hold on. Hey, what you already know, bro. Like,
That's
I've
funny.
been to Bangkok. I've been to Thailand. I've been to Bangkok. There's a damn 7-Eleven on
Everywhere.
literally 4 or 5 of them on every.
Yeah,
fucking
but
road.
what the Warriors
Some
talking
side by
about?
side.
That-
Some are side by side.
Yeah. The Warriors talking about in the United States that there's a lot
Right.
of Pakistanis that own the motherfuckers.
Yes. I want to own those Dunkin' Donuts.
It's
And I
true.
want like
yeah,
you guys to
yeah.
come and pay me a tip for a
And
shitty
that's not a
service.
stereotype. That's a
That's what I
fact.
want.
It's fact.
I want you to pay me a
see
tip
here
for a
in
shitty
Hawaii.
service.
I-
That's what I
the-
want. That's my life goal. I want a Dunkin'
Right. I'm
Donuts
in
in my
Hawaii.
life. I'm not kidding.
Bro, look, I'm in Hawaii. I'm just coming from 7-Eleven. This is a 7-Eleven cup.
Yeah.
This is a 7-Eleven cup, bro. I got coffee earlier.
No, you guys don't know how much money there is in this.
Yep.
Like Indians, I'm an Indian, right?
Mhm.
So if you are good with money, like you can save a lot of money, these stores generate millions in some cases. You can move the money around. You do the money laundering.
Okay.
You give it to cash
Yeah.
to some taxi driver. You give him at the high interest rate. It's
Yeah.
it's you gotta build your community around you. And I never got a chance to do that. But I'm gonna do that one day. You guys will see me in the news. Trust me. You guys will see me in the news. You guys will
Yeah,
see
man,
me in the
yeah.
news. Trust me. For sure, I'm gonna.
Army
do that.
strong, bro. Boy, Army strong, bro.
Yeah.
Army strong.
But anyway, the bottom line is
and
10,000 times. If I'm born alive again, I will still route the same. I'll still choose the same route. It was the best decision of my life. It made
Bro, I-
everything that I am today.
Dude, bro, I agree with you 1,000%. People in the U.S. don't realize how good they got it in the U.S. Unless you leave and see the other side of the world,
You take a person who's protesting over here. Either way, black white doesn't matter. You drop that person for 7 days in India, I bet you he'll forget what he was talking about. He will forget about that. He will love America so much so that he will become like the most patriotic person. If you drop this person in the middle of India for 7 days, you don't have to do more than 7 days. That's it.
That's facts, man. Yeah.
It is.
Bro,
it's
when I went to
such
the
a rough life.
Philippines and I was in Manila and I went to Smoky Mountain, shit. That was enough for me right there, bro.
You in the Philippines? When the last time you was over there?
Dude, that was about 11, almost 12 years ago now.
Oh shit! I'm thinking you went like a couple years ago.
Oh no, bro. When I saw Smoky Mountains, though, bro, that man, I'd never seen anything like that before in my life. Never.
Smoky Mountains,
bro. Smoky Mountain is basically, you know what Skid Row is in the state.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
10 times worse than that. You got kids out there digging through trash.
Yeah.
That they can
I saw a lot of shit when I was over there too, man. It's crazy.
Bro,
Real sad.
Man,
Real sad
that
shit.
fucked me up. I could not get that out of my head, man. Them images of those kids out there just digging through trash. Parents out there digging through trash, trying to find anything they can of value.
Yeah. Hey, Markel. Those kids aren't just digging through trash. They live there. They live there.
Bro, that was
man, they live on those trash heaps.
I have seen, and I belong to the lower community in India. I don't belong to the higher caste, right? So in India, if a girl from my community gets raped by a higher caste,
what caste?
I'm farmer caste. I'm a farmer caste. Meena, I'm a farmer caste. I'm a farmer, right? If a girl in my caste gets raped by the higher caste, the court and the police will not do jack shit. And to make an example out of it, they will kill that girl and hang her from the tree.
Bro, it's crazy.
To make an example out of it.
Man.
It doesn't happen in the city. No, cities are clean.
Dude.
It's picture, right? All the news in the city. But you walk 50 miles outside city, you will see this. When I went this time, this raggedy ass dude who sells the tea told me to wash my cups. The guy who I'm giving a tip to make a tea. It's rooted in your brain so much.
You guys really need to. Sorry to cut you off. You guys really need to learn about the caste system in India.
I know about it.
You really need to learn about that.
It is messed up, man. I'm fortunate that I belong to a farmer community, so my father had like big land. My mom still cultivates those. But imagine I'm like the 1% of the entire country. 99% of the country who lower caste people don't have any land, so they don't have any shot of making higher up. They don't have any shot of growing in. And this dude, I used to be one of those guys who used to collect the trash, right? I worked 3 years in the White House. Think about it. Only because of the army.
Yeah. That's pretty impressive stuff there.
For me, it is.
You should write your story in a book.
Everybody tells me that. It's
for sure.
I have to write the army shit as well. Then people will laugh about it.
Do it, man. Do it.
The thing is, it's so bad that they set an example out of that guy. You Google it, you'll see it. I'm not making it up.
Yeah.
You Google this thing.
Oh,
you will find that they hang the girl from the tree to set an example.
Wow.
It's that fucked up. And nobody talks about it. And they talk about white privilege over here, or black privilege, or brown privilege. All these fancy words, these are vocabulary words. I get it, America has problem, but not to the point what we are talking about outside the world.
No. No, dude.
It's a different discussion altogether. Yeah. It's way more fucked up.
Bro, the smallest things we take for granted. Yeah. People over here, some of these people over here, some of these people have never left the inside of this city. Even just go to Guadalupe or just Santa Fe. They have never left. They don't know, you would think you coming from the States, you go nothing to go to New York if you in California, or nothing to go to Texas or wherever you're trying to go. It's easy for you to do that. Rent a car and go. Here? No, dude. No.
But guess what, Markel? You got people in the States that never leave a barrio.
Yeah.
They can easily do it, though, Urban. They can easily do it.
America has an ability. America
they got
has so
the ability
much
to
financial
do it.
freedom.
Here,
you can pack your bags and leave.
No.
In India, your caste, your origin will follow you no matter where you go. But where you go? So things are way out of hand. Now, granted, things are getting better now, right? That's just one example. You go to Pakistan, you have the same problem in Pakistan. You don't have caste system, but the way society is designed, you can't get up if you don't belong to the higher community. It's way ruthless. You go to Sri Lanka right now. Look at this. What's happening? Like they're burning buildings over there. I don't know what's going on in Sri Lanka right now. People don't have money, drinking water at least once a day. Forget about the whole day. They don't even have access to drinking water. But this is all depressing. Let's talk about something funny, man.
Yeah, Sri Lanka was never on my radar until I met a girl. She was half Haitian and half Sri Lankan.
God damn.
And, yeah,
That's a weird ass mix. That's a weird mix.
Yeah, it was a weird mix. And you know what? Her skin was as dark as this bottle, and her hair was just beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because of the Asian, yeah.
And that little girl taught me so much about how to, just based on her perspective of how she looked at the world, you know. And I was like, this is one deep bitch. This bitch is deep, you know. And I was young. I just wanted to, you know, fuck and drink and bullshit. And she put me on a different level. I thank her to this day, man. It's like, because I like you say, you know, like Markel was alluding to, when you're in America, man, especially an African American in America, you think the whole world is against you and woe is me, all this shit. Bro, our problems don't even compare to some of the shit that other people deal with in the world.
Yes.
And you know, I grew up in the projects in Houston, Texas, and you know, when I first went to the Philippines in Subic Bay, and you know, these cats were paying kids quarters to jump in shit river. From that day on, I never considered myself a poor person. I never referred to myself as someone that was poor, because you have no idea what poor is.
No
idea.
No, bro. No,
you have no idea what poor is. Over here is different.
No. Poor to us is food stamps. Poor to us is Section 8.
We got
that ain't poor in the real world. That ain't poor outside the U.S.
In America, we got overweight poor people. What kind of shit is that? How oxymoronic is that?
Yeah, that's something to think about, man. How you feeling overweight?
Yeah. I see the fat bitch downtown saying they go pushing the basket. It's like, come on now.
It's true. You have spoiled our population a lot.
You know, in most of these countries, there's no, unless you're in a Western country, there's usually no infrastructure for no golden parachute. You know, there's no place that somebody going to give you money every month for your housing.
No,
you know,
in these words, to get a welfare, you have to work for it. It's not given to you because you're a citizen of a country. That doesn't happen. No. Anyway, guys, I have to wake up tomorrow again. I have some shit to do.
Yeah, we about to get up off here, man. We've been on
here. You said an hour, man. It's 3
I know. I let y'all start talking.
Anyway, I went deep, and I didn't mean to go deep, but I'm just. In any case, Army is the best decision.
You know what, man?
Army strong, baby. Warrior, Army strong, baby.
The warrior, that was on your heart, man. I'm glad you got it out. I'm sure you feel a lot better that you said that, because you got it off your heart.
But it just goes to thank you guys that all of you guys heard that, and it's so amazing that we all have seen outside. That's why we all understand this thought process. I wish more people can understand this. More people can have this type of. It's not wisdom. It's perspective.
Well, it's wisdom and it's perspective. That's why I like Markel channel so much, because he's providing this outlet.
That's true.
Because nobody really knows what people that have fought for the greatest country in the history of humanity.
Yeah.
You know, nobody has ever really heard their case studies and how they feel about it and where they come from. And what this dynamic is made of. and he put all this stuff together, and that's very visionary, you know. So it's
That is
awesome, man.
he is the reason why I'm actually working on this website, the
Yeah,
warriordisability.com, is because this dude, what's his name? There is a company called Insider, VA Claim Insider or something. There used to be a website called VA Disability Simplified or something. My VA Disability. It used to be free for anybody to see. But this company bought it, and now they want you to pay for it, which goes against the principle. So I'm making a website that is going to list free of cost all the CFR 38 disability ratings, and so it's free for all the veterans, because all the websites nowadays you go, they want you to pay for the subscription basis, and I don't like it. It used to be free, but I didn't like it. So, and I'm the IT guy, so for me it's easier to make. So I already bought the domain and everything. So I'm going to make a website. Pretty soon I'm going to come up with it. I'll give you guys the URL for it, but I'm in the process. But because
Cool, man.
Okay, that sounds great.
yeah, warriordisability.com. Yeah, because that has to be done, man. Right now, everywhere you go, anywhere, it's all customers. Everyone is looking for a customer out of a veteran.
Right.
Nobody's doing it as a regular service for a veteran. So
yeah,
but
and things like that, different platforms like that are very important to me, because I can be surrounded by people in the States, people here in Colombia, but there's nobody that really has lived my experience, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, half of my life has been dedicated to serving in the military. So that I when you serve that long, you know, you miss that camaraderie of talking to the military people, because they have a different mindset. It's a different type of ambition that a lot of these people have, you know.
Yeah.
And you kind of, when you go back into the civilian society, man, it's like, okay, I'm talking to a fucking imbecile that has no idea about the world, you know. And you
well,
just
you
want
guys
to
actually,
you just
you
want
guys
to be
actually
like,
have something.
you want
I'm
to be
ashamed
like
of telling people
the
that I was in the
chimpanzees
army.
in the zoo. You just want to throw a turd at a motherfucker, you know.
I know,
Like,
but
dude,
the reason why I don't tell people
you know.
that I was in the army is because they ask me how many people you killed. Shit, I didn't even know how to freaking get the passing marks in the shooting. I can't even tell that guy like I was in the army. Like, I was not in the army. Like I can't pull that up. I can't oh man, I did some time. It's okay. I did some. I did some couple of days. I just showed up there and just left. Because if they ask me, well, did you shoot at someone like at the site neighbor's site instead of my site? Nothing else. Like I can't pull that off. So I know you guys can pull it off, but I cannot pull it off. And there is no other Indian. That's the worst part.
Yeah.
I don't know how to connect with people. There is no other Indian who was in the U.S. Army. Like Indian, like 7-Eleven guy. Think about it.
It's not many. That's true. That's not a whole lot of them.
Yeah. No. Think about it. 7-Eleven guy is joining the army. So
yeah, that's tough, bro.
So no, it's not tough. It just as soon as I work in the IT, so they all relate with me. It's like IT is easy, right? But pulling this type of conversation with anyone else, they don't understand it. My wife doesn't understand it. No, none of my friends who have been living in America for last freaking 20 years don't understand it. It's not easy.
That's why I wanted to do this, man, because this is a conversation that only people in the military can understand.
Yes.
Yeah.
And people that watch this understand exactly what's going on.
That is true. That is true.
It's almost like a group therapy, man. You get to come out and you get to say what you really feel, what your perspective is, and the experiences that you had throughout your time in the military. So,
Yes, sir.
and then you see from being in the chat, there's other people that might have been in your same whatever, same ship, platoon, whatever. You don't know, right?
Yeah,
and it brings people together, man. That's why I do this, man, because it gives people a chance to express themselves that you normally can't do with anybody else. You can do it right here.
You cannot. This is a different, and I'm probably the least army guy in this place. least military person. Like I used to wake up so late that my sergeant used to know that this fucker is not going to wake up today. We gotta knock his door, and they couldn't touch me because I was my commander's bitch. They can't touch me. They knew they cannot touch me because if we tell him to go on a profile or something, a commander will make us open the motor pool. Will make us do the paperwork. So let him do the paperwork. And that was those were the golden days. I'm telling you, I had this all figured out. Like as soon as I got in, I knew it. That's my key of success. That's it. Be good at paperwork and don't do anything. My weapons were cleaned by officers because I'm busy doing the inventory. Like think about it. That was the best time.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right.
Sorry to cut you out, man, but we're gonna wrap this up.
Peace out, everybody.
Hey, I appreciate everybody watching, man. Another marathon session. It is what it is, man.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Markel, Urban Markel, Warrior.
Salute to everybody.
Same here, man.
Clean slate, clean slate. What else you call it?
Hey, Markel. He sounds like he's a little offended. Like, yo.
It's like blank slate.
Real talk. Blank slate. Real talk. It's the same thing. Blank slate is the same thing. It's the same concept.
You right, Howard. I was just giving you the shit. I was just giving you the shit. That's all.
Taking no count away, man. It's all good.
All right, guys. Hey, again, I appreciate everybody watching, man. I appreciate you guys coming on, man. Be looking forward to seeing you guys next week.
Yeah.
So until then, guys, we out of here.
Good night, Markel.
All right, man. Again, guys, you all have a good one. We are out. See you next week. Peace.